Cheers.
Cheers.
Blow it out your ass.
Okay, so as a recap from last session, that the party has a quest from Echelon. They did not ask for a specific reward, nor did they ask what they were getting, like going to fetch. They only know that it's located within the archive. Flint apparently has a perceived plan, not sure what that is. Outsider Blood supposedly opens the door, and Echelon offered Mel up as an offering for it, Mel being the succubus. Civi has a small amount of blood and guts from a random upper-class devil that you guys all slaughtered in the southern parts of the city. Murderers.
That's his fault for living there.
Yeah, I guess that works.
You should have had lights on.
Economic factors.
Yeah.
But Party randomly killed an upper-class member of the city, low-ranking as he was, but still. And the party knows that air elementals seem to surround the Parthenon-like buildings in this area. So, from here, everyone has control of their characters and everything.
Yep.
Just to show that we are located here, roughly, where that yellow X is on the city map. And that's where you guys are at, and that is supposedly the archive.
Cheers.
Did you say cheers?
Cheers.
Cheers. And so... Sorry.
We rested, didn't we?
Yeah.
You've rested for some hours, but so...
How
In the
much health
total,
we get,
you
though?
would have rested for around about 6-ish hours, so that's 3 hit points.
And with that special item I have, you said I get back half of the points I earned, so like...
Sorry, you get double, so that is, you would get 6 back from that. So it's effectively 1 per hour, instead of 1 every 2 hours.
Okay.
And so,
So-
resting at the top of the marble stairs, under the looming cover of the pillared entranceway of the archive, your rest is somewhat interrupted by the building alighting in a pale blue glow, as hanging braziers seem to alight. More
Well,
and
that's a
more
bit rude.
similar hanging lights seeming to grow into being, floating high around the sleek courtyard you came from and the surrounding buildings, bathing the entire region in somewhat of a calming glow, really. However, the entrance is but a towering marble slab, different from the surrounding walls, and seems to stand silently before you. No discernible key, no separation to indicate how the door may open.
I'm gonna
Simply
say,
a
I'd
cold
certainly fucking
marble
hope the door was
facade.
silent.
Yes, it screams at you.
Am I?
At least 30 foot high, and it lies adorned with numerous writings, depictions, and artistry, all seeming to intertwine around the image of a city floating above a mountain, with the sun behind it, and sunbeams cascading out from the city.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
You do also have Mel here. I should. This
I'm gonna
girl
knock on the
is
door.
here. Fine, you knock on the door.
Oz Postals.
Knocking on the stone slab, there isn't even so much of an echo as hitting the stone just kind of gives you a meaty thump of where your knuckles are hitting, and it hurts somewhat.
Ew.
That's it. I'm getting me mallet. I'm gonna look at
Mel
the
seems
words
to
and then
be-
turn to someone and say, "Any of yous do the readering?"
No, upset. I don't know any writing.
Oh. Well, job's done then. That's it. That's all we can do.
Right, let's get back home.
Job's done.
Mel, when you say job's done, oh, all right, we're leaves are in. Mel just goes, after what I had to do to get here,
What did you do?
I had to kill those elementals as well.
What?
No, I didn't.
I don't remember you. No, that was me.
Well, you were killing some on the floor. I flew here. She gives a
Wait.
little snicker as she like
Hang
flaps her wings somewhat.
Wait, air elementals fly. You can. You're an air elemental.
Oh,
She
that
looks
seems right.
incredibly disappointed and just like unimpressed with you.
What? Hey, I'm not. Hey, tell me I'm wrong. It's basic math.
No, you're right. It's your element.
See? He agrees with me, and that means I'm right.
She seems to sigh.
All right. Wait, who had the head?
The
what?
what?
What did they take? They take like. Oh no, that's
The-
right. The
like
dude got
vial.
misted, didn't he?
Yeah, I have
Oh,
blood and I would assume bits of skin and shit.
Yeah,
Oh, yum.
I think he has
No,
a
in a
vial.
flask.
there's
Yeah,
a
it's a
vial.
flask.
Yeah, he has a flask of like viscera.
I gotta tell you, you bring up the juice.
I'm just gonna walk over and just hand it to you,
Right.
and I'm just gonna say.
Belle
"Don't
seems to
drink it."
turn her attention back to the door and try to like read some of what's on it, but you do you.
All right. Now, Melemental. Right.
She doesn't
So-
seem to pay attention to you as you call her a melemental.
Oh, where's Antelope?
Is she deaf?
I think she is, isn't he?
Right. Well, if she's not gonna do the radering, then I'm gonna improvise.
She's already reading the door. You just are shouting random inane nonsense.
No, I've got
From her perspective in the background,
Hey,
she's trying to
She. What do you
concentrate.
expect? She's a side character.
I think
Of course,
she
I don't
can't
understand
hear
the
very well.
divine machinations of Cho.
I think she can't hear very well.
Oh, she's
Perhaps.
like the man with the chains. They're both dumb.
I think you're right.
So, what are you doing then?
I was waiting for her to like finish up with whatever she was doing because I was doing that while she was reading.
She is literally just like, it's a massive like, so it's 30 foot tall, this like stone slab of a door or whatever it is. And so she's like, it's going to take some time for her to like kind of read over it
Oh,
and whatever, or even a lot of it is just murals and things like that.
Well, I'm gonna grab the Playboy mag while she's reading. Okay.
Since we're rested, do I get all my charges of my belt back?
So yeah, let's say yes. Usually
Okay.
it takes an 8-hour rest, but it's good enough.
I'll roll for it. You know, get some health back. What was
Well,
it?
are
One
you
D.
spending one
Just
charge?
one.
two
Just one charge. Just
Yeah,
one.
so that's 2d8.
2d8.
Also, another thing with that
Yep.
belt, I will point out, using a 1 charge and then a 2 charge is more healing than if you just used all 3 at the once.
Really?
One
Uh,
would be.
yeah. It's
Well,
2d8. It's 2d8, 3d8, or 4d8. So it's
2D.
2d8 for 1 charge.
Okay, just do roll 2d8 and that's it.
So slash roll space 2d8.
Yeah, so if you use the most
Uh,
potential maximum healing
yeah,
is
8
using
health
3
back.
1 charges. So you got 8 HP back.
Can I approach the door also?
If you don't mind,
Yeah.
I would like to roll as well for a belt of feeling.
Yep.
Oh, what is
Okay,
going
so
on? Why is my
that's
thing lagging
two-
so bad.
Do you have hardware acceleration turned on?
Yeah.
Oh dear, you just have a
Internet.
shit computer.
Yeah, internet's been
No,
shit.
shut up. I'll kill you. Give me a moment.
However, so fog. So out of a nearby bush or so comes a companion that you thought you had lost within the city, and it
I didn't
appears
lose him, I
to
left
be
him.
that of the archer. as he seems to be hiding in the nearby bushes, and he comes out when he sees you all, and the loud kind of beckonings of Cho. His kind of like grunts and squeals as he reads his like discount slab. Like it's just like got a depiction of like really crude depiction of a naked girl. That's his Playboy mag.
yeah, just like caveman paintings, and I'm just like,
He's just like, ooga.
Ooh, I like these white painting.
So, Fog, the party seems quite a bit different than when you had met it before.
We're back
Oh.
in physics.
Okay.
The party's different in the sense
What?
that a lot of people are no longer there, and they're different people. Cho seems to be there, and he's always a cunt, but like, yeah.
Hey, what the fuck?
Eh. Okay. If it's fine, I still approach, and I want to look at the door. I'm fairly interested how it looks like, which language, whatever. There.
Fair enough.
Why are these
One second,
people so
sorry.
interested in a door? Do they not understand how a door works? You open it.
Just give me a second. One, I'm scrolling, and also two, right? Let's just do that. Good enough. It's not meant to be beautiful, but just to kind of like, I'm just revealing an area to the right, so that's meant to be kind of like the doorway. So just to show that you guys aren't in the courtyard, because your characters are currently like sitting there.
Well, I'll move my dude over here then.
Yeah. That's like the giant slab of the door, like very large.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, okay, so I suppose we'd be up here.
Yeah, because you guys were all resting up here, and so like she's literally just like flying up, studying like higher parts of it and whatever. So you wanted to study the door, Fog. So what languages do you know?
I only know Common and Draconic, and that's it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Actually,
I have a feeling that
Yeah.
neither of those are going to apply.
yeah, nah. I only know fucking Orcish and Common.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, Draconic does actually share a script with some of what is written, so you are able to make out bits and pieces. Where it seems to be talking about the purpose of the building, and that it's effectively a great library of magic and knowledge of understanding for the city itself.
Oh,
But
hey,
once again,
books.
nothing concrete. Okay, I will probably... I will try to step down from it, and I will try to look if I would able to... I don't know. I squint my eyes and I try to imagine if there's like a picture here that is transcribed in form of like words and stuff. Maybe there's a picture. Maybe I
There
just
are lots
sleep.
of pictures actually on the door, and so they seem to depict various different like
It's like
scenes. Some of them are of people fighting. The main one in the center, sort of at humanish height, seems to be just one of this, like a city that seems to float above a mountain. And behind it, there seems to be like the sun maybe setting or rising. And apart from that, beams of light seem to be coming out from somewhere behind the city in this depiction. This is all just carved into the door itself.
Okay, what are these though? Is it like columns? I guess.
Yeah.
They're like
Those are they're
pillars.
kind of like, if you imagine like Roman pillars, like you know the Parthenon, the like Greek building. So
Oh,
this is
yeah,
like
yeah,
similar, where it's got
understandably,
the Greek pillars and that kind of thing.
Walk in there and Zeus is just chilling.
Hello, my son.
Okay, from what I recall, if this is like a library and this is just a big library, maybe there is something of a code that should be like translated in Draconic or some other language that we show like, yeah, we come here, we want to just, read books and stuff. That's what my character thinks. That's what I think. I just don't know. This seems like a place for books and stuff.
Well, Flint in the party, I don't know, do you want to tell him what Echelon had told you, or?
Jack shit, we walked out on him.
Well, yeah, but he gave you the knife and all of that,
Oh,
and he gave you a rumor about how to open the door.
I think we have to paint it with blood or something. I think the blood needs to go on the
No,
door.
what? No. So what happens is the guy, him, Echelon, that's the one. He
bloke.
told us to come here, and that's kind of it. And then he said to open the door, we
You
needed
never
the
asked, he was very drunk, and you never asked him
Yeah, I
what
know.
he was actually wanting to look for.
Yeah. And we come here, and then he gave us a knife and said that we needed a reader, and we're supposed to use the reader to open the door. So, he said, why we kill that guy?
Or I think he splattered him against the wall. The metal.
So,
Although I don't remember. I know that he said that we gave us a knife, and then we needed a reader, and then we were supposed to... Something to do with blood.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Mel
I
was
think-
the reader.
Yeah, we've got a lot of blood, but I think we need to get in that door somehow with the blood, but I don't know how.
Oh, throw the blood on the door.
I think that's a good idea.
after a bit of time, Mel seems to flap her way down from the top of the door, seeming to sigh and kind of squeeze the bridge of her nose with her hand. What the fuck? Have you guys found anything?
Found anything?
Well, I found a library.
What? Found some blood
Was
in
it-
the wall.
Oh, we didn't find it. We took it.
Oh, that's right.
So, what are you guys doing?
So we were
Oh.
talking to Echelon, and he said, "Use what a reader," and I pull out the knife he gave me. Did I have the knife?
Yes.
Just pass
Yeah,
it
you
off,
have
so-
the knife.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And he gave me this knife, and he said, "Use was the reader, and use we needed blood, so I've got some right here." I pull out the thing.
Right.
This is what you were supposed to be reading.
In the scene of what has just like transposed, when you pulled out the knife, she kind of like looked shocked as she looked down at the knife, and visibly backed up from what you were describing. Then you pull out a like vial of blood, and now she's just plain confused. Her like reddish auburn hair just kind of cascading around her face as she's like, Jesus Christ, what am I doing with my life?
She just
I don't
realized she
know.
almost got fucked.
Flying?
Like,
Like an elemental.
So,
Oh, what's the blood
what
say?
are you doing? The blood seems to sit silently in its cask.
Oh, go! I think you should throw that.
Oh
blood
no, I
at
was
the
asking
wall.
her what the blood said because she's the reader.
Can you put that knife away before I go and like take this cask of foul-smelling
no, you need
liquid
to
from
use it
you?
as a butter knife.
Well, what's wrong with it?
I think it's more the fact that you have that knife on you and you're looking at me with questionable intent.
I think she doesn't like pointy things.
Questionable. Of course it's questionable. You're a talking wind. I
So,
put the knife away. What a wind is scared of a knife.
she kind of like hesitantly walks up and snatches the flask from you.
That's a bit rude.
What is this? Giving it a sniff. Fucking hell.
We knew what we needed blood, because this is what Echelon said. And then, you were supposed to be the reader of it. So we went to go get blood. We found, a guy. I don't know what his name was. We asked him for it and he said no, so we took it.
Wait, what did Echelon say? He gave you that knife and said you needed blood and... I'm sorry,
Yeah.
can one of you translate what I'm hearing?
So what he said was,
Not you, can someone else translate what he's saying?
Or I'm gonna like whisper it, like do that like hand over the mouth things like, oh, we're too smart for them to understand.
I'm just gonna say these two are right. We needed blood. We got blood.
Not answering my question, however. Fine.
I'm gonna look at her again and just say, we needed blood. We got blood.
So what do you want me to do with this blood? She kind of like seems to shake it like a bottle or something.
Well, throw it at the door. You're the raider.
Why am I throwing blood at this door?
Because you're the reader of the blood.
No,
This is the worst raider.
Can we get a different one?
I'll
She
give me
seems
the
to
blood. I'll throw it
sigh,
at the door.
She seems to sigh, toss you back your flask, and flap a few feet off the ground and go back to reading and trying to make sense of the door. At least this is somewhat sane.
Alright, go. I think you should throw that flask at the door, mate.
Why are people here so dumb?
Yeah, they're not all that smart, innit?
At this point, somewhere behind you in the courtyard, you hear a fairly loud person seeming to be walking through, muttering about "Tom boys, Tom girls." It doesn't matter. And down within the courtyard, you see a muscular-looking man in what appears to be a ripped tunic and some blue pants of some description.
I'm gonna chew ass and chew bubblegum.
Is anyone doing this? This
Oh,
man
yeah,
seems to be
who's that?
walking
Who's
across
that
the
man down
courtyard.
there?
Oh,
Who's that?
I guess the guy's gonna walk up the stairs. And all right then.
So you want character answer?
I'm gonna walk up to the door and look at it rather intently. There's
I'm
a whole
surprised
lot of
you're not
words,
just-
but I'm not reading them.
No,
I'm
that's a
surprised
whole
you're not
lot of
like
words.
just looking up at the ass of the succubus that is floating off the ground, looking at the door.
Now, hang on.
What?
I got
What?
things for this.
Fights and sing.
Cheers.
Jeez.
Like a dumbest shit known to man.
This is a new character.
There you go. I posted what you needed, Antelo, in D&D text chat. Perfect.
Hang on, let me check.
I'll send him that.
Yeah.
Well, that's a whole lot of words.
Okay, can I just be canon before every time Anelo gets to speak, it has to do the first few notes of Duke's theme?
Do I
Alright,
see?
and then
Who do I see walking up, Dan?
So when you're walking up the stairs, you only see what appears to be a fairly like thin, smallish human character, a girl, long black hair,
Oh, yuck.
and seems to be like she seems to be wearing somewhat of, I think it's leather or something.
It's you, Shivy.
This is you.
are you? Oh,
What are you wearing?
Nothing.
Pay
I'm
attention.
not gonna. What? Well, I'm wouldn't say it's leather, the royal outfit. I don't know what you would consider
Your armor's
rough.
on top of your clothes, man.
Oh no,
It's a
fuck.
character sheet for a reason. What is it?
It's a chain shirt, so no.
Chain shirt and then like some tight like leather
Metal.
pants or something, I guess.
So,
Sure.
seeing that, I'm gonna look down at her and pull out a gold piece and say, "Shake it, baby."
I'm gonna look down at the gold piece and just be visibly confused.
Yeah, no, hang on.
Walks
I'm gonna walk over, grab the gold piece, and shake the vial.
Shake the flask.
Looking up at Joe. You're one ugly motherfucker.
Oh, God.
And you're small.
No, I'm not.
To me, you are.
You're a bit small, innit?
You're fucking huge for a human.
Hearing the random commotion behind her, Mel seems to turn midair and just go, "Now who the fuck is this?"
That's not a very nice way to talk to a dog. I'll look at the skeleton.
She seems to turn around and look back at the door, and then you hear her muttering. Well, anyone who's close, like I guess Fog and Aska hear her mutter. I feel like I'm fucking talking to a dog all the time.
I'm gonna.
You put the mirror down.
I'm gonna walk up and see the red-haired lass on the door.
She's
And,
flying about 10 foot up, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, "Oi, get down here."
Look, giving a quick like glance behind at you before going back to the door. I think I'll stay up here for the time being. I mean, trying to figure out this door while this racket's going on, and it's not exactly like anyone else is trying to help me here.
I don't know what
I
I need.
mean,
The instructions are written on the door how to open it. Why is this so hard?
Turning
Oh.
back towards you with a pouting expression on her face. Then why don't you open the door?
I think you're a dumb reader, aren't you? You don't know how to read at all.
Oh, wait, oh, hang on. I'm gonna walk up to the door.
Oh, no.
She flies, after hearing that, she flies down and says, "Fine, you do it."
I'm gonna point to some of the words and be like, so this word right here stands for open it. Yeah. And this one right
She
here,
seems
I'm
to
gonna
call
point
out
like, I'm
and
just gonna
says,
point at the thing that looked like a
That's
sun.
the word for city.
City.
I think
Yeah, cities are open.
I'm gonna look
Oh,
down at the
I think-
vial in
I
his
think-
hand, and I'm gonna say, "The fuck is that?"
It's a really bad health potion. You want it? Oh, hang on. And then I'll point at the sun. The sun is like, so that's where you put the gears for the door. And then over here, I'm just gonna point this, like, look at one of the random fucking things, like, this is where the vial goes. And then just like smash it against the thing.
I think
Blood and viscera, and so Civi, your flask is now destroyed, but blood and viscera cover the mural that was carved into the door.
Mm.
As bits and chunks of the person seem to run down the door, as well as a decent amount of blood, well, what amount you were able to gather up, the door doesn't seem to move. As silence seems to hang in the air.
Sorry, I think
From the pillar, you can hear a like resounding golf clap coming out from Mel.
okay, I have a question. Is this knife like, special, magical, or is it just a knife?
Well, you don't. Do you?
I'll scrape.
can you
There we go.
identify
I'll
it?
scrape the blood with the knife. That's how it happens.
yeah, I think that would.
What? You're just scraping over the mural with the knife.
Yep.
Yeah.
Scraping over the mural and then looking back at your friends, nothing seems to happen. However, after a few seconds, the floor begins to actively tremble and vibrate.
I told you that's how you open it.
The entire structure seeming to vibrate as trickles of sand seem to shift from areas above. The great marble entrance seeming to shift before passing the mural, the symbols, as a harsh cacophony of stone on stone seems to grind forth as the door slowly begins to swing open.
Oh,
by
as
an
this is opening,
unseen
I'm going to do
force.
my like golden tattoos flex.
Little pig, let me in.
you, you just flex. Roll for your. You always roll for your
Roll.
flex, so roll for your flex. Let's see how impressive it is and how impressive you are to your newfound companions. Well, your refound companion and your new Duke Nukem.
That's all right.
It's
not bad,
very
it's
basic.
nothing great.
Is Duke Nukem gonna flex back at him? I'd laugh if he beats him.
Hail to the king, baby.
Hail
Okay,
to the
there's my
king.
flex. I got a
Hail to the
16.
king, baby.
Cheers.
Is Duke impressed by the flex check?
All you see is a cocked eyebrow behind the sunglasses.
Fucking the rock, fucking hell. Oh,
I'm
eyebrow.
surprised Cho hasn't tried to steal the sunglasses yet. I'm gonna be honest.
He also has a.
What the fuck? None of you can even see my
cigar that
face.
doesn't
I'm wearing
go out.
full plate.
Yeah.
I know what I said.
So.
Sunglasses over the full plate.
Giga chat.
The echoing rumble seems to cease as the great stone finally comes to a halt, leaving only a pitch-black great room. Too far to see the end, or the walls in any direction. Even, you notice, when glancing up. Did someone just make the Minecraft testificate noise? Ha!
Ah.
Good job,
The-
Sugar.
The faint blue glow of the entranceway illumination just barely covering a ornate rug that seems to lay down the center of the archive, leading somewhere into the darkness.
I look at Mel with like a look of just like, how about that?
Acting all posh.
We did
Say
need that
like,
read.
Oh, dude, no, magically just pull out the random fucking top hat. Yes, yeah, a rather easy task for one such as I.
Indeed.
Yes. Just put it back in the backpack.
Imaginary top hat.
Duke, getting fed up with standing around, just says, "Come on."
This is how I look as a DM right now.
The old man.
Fucking
I'm
prospect.
too old for this shit. Let's go. You guys
Holy
look in
crap.
first. Mel, I want to talk to you for a second.
Can I roll
Mel
a
seems to, and then just like follow along with your new Duke Nukem companion.
Oh, of course, she falls in love with Duke instantly.
No,
Can I
no, she's
roll-
only like she's only being with him because he seems to be the least retarded out of the bunch at the moment.
Can I roll a spot check for any traps before we go in?
Sure, yeah.
How do you do that again?
So do you have what class are you? Do you have
Fighter.
trap
Fighter.
finding?
He
Can
doesn't.
we take a quick piss break? I really need to use the bathroom.
Yep. Okay, so we'll do a bathroom break and then we'll come back and start up the next area.
Yeah.
That's
What
what I'll go.
was the
What as
thing you
well?
got?
Back in a sec.
So trap finding is what you need to
Ah.
search for traps. You can
Ah,
do
I don't have that.
spots.
Yeah.
You can do spot checks, and so for instance, if certain things, so they're not exactly, hey, so search for traps is effectively you have trap finding, and thus you can see traps. So you can actually see like, oh, you get the spot check, you can see the mechanisms. Otherwise, it might just be like, if you get a really good spot check, you might see like, hey, there's a thin string across the floor, or
tri-
say
yeah,
like
tripwire.
the floor is a little bit like, but you
Yeah.
don't understand that it is a
What
trap.
what it is? You just see
Yeah.
what's there. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll do
so
it
it's
anyway
things like that.
when I get back. Then take a piss too.
Aye.
I'm honestly surprised no one's asked why the fuck I'm here.
I'm surprised as well. That was the first
I
thing I
had a-
would.
Oh,
I
come back.
honestly had a quote sitting there waiting for someone to say that.
Say what?
Ask me why the fuck I'm here.
I'm here to kick ass and chew cum, and I'm all out of cum.
Oh yeah. I completely forgot my plate had armor spikes. Yo, it's grappling time, baby.
Oh my
and we're
God.
back.
Oh damn!
Hello.
What? You don't want to like, bring down the game to a fucking crawl for 45 minutes for one turn?
Well, like every time I hear people with armor spikes, there's literally a character in Legends of Drizzt, which is literally the character who just has like tons of armor spikes in his entire thing. He calls himself a battle dwarf or something like that,
Oh god.
and he just grapples people and then like vibrantly shakes his body, and he just shreds people like that.
That sounds cool though.
Wait, is he a blood spiked charger?
Not sure. In the books, like I think he's called a battle rager, or something like that. I seem to recall it being called something like that,
Oh,
but effectively
shit.
it was something that was like taken. He apparently like created that like sect or whatever.
Huh? Because that's the thing. There's actually a prestige, a feat, I should say, like literally called the blood spiked charger, where the whole thing is you just like. You are like you turn your body into the fucking weapon and you just cannonball yourself at people with spikes.
Chads.
Yeah, blood spike charge if you want to look that up.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Was it waiting on me?
I think we're
Just
just
City.
waiting on to the.
I'm back.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Alright, so I'll roll for spot check. So what do I roll for that?
Hmm.
Yeah, what do I do for that?
Oh, spot check. So it's 1d20 plus your spot skill.
The -2.
Yep.
1d20 -2. Eight.
That's definitely a building.
So you got that on a spot check, was it?
Yeah.
Yep. Give me 1 second. So just to double check, everyone is back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, let me
Yeah.
pour a drink then, and we'll do a cheers to start off.
Oh, hang on.
It took us like 40 minutes to do like 1 or 2 paragraphs of text of just like entering this building, but
It's just the
Oh,
regular.
We're
it
just
is
trying
the
to make the
continental
session
way.
last, Dan. Come on, man.
Well, maybe
I
if
thought
Mel
you
wasn't
said
a
you would try.
dumbass.
How do you write-
Okay.
How do you rotate your portrait again?
So there's that blue. If you click on yourself, there's that like you've got blue squares surrounding the portrait. Then there's one that seems to float above your character.
It should. Look. So you see where your green bar and your blue bar is. Click
Mhm.
in the center of both of those, and you'll be able to click on it, and then you can rotate it. So
So
click
if I
your
move
portrait.
you over here, then it's roughly just in the green bar. So you
It
can
should
see
be
if
about
you start
here.
hovering. If you start hovering, then you can see the crosshair. So you can
I
do
just
like that.
There you go.
Then
Yeah, so it's like that. So you can see that blue one. So you just
Yeah,
pull
now I can
that
see it.
around.
yeah, see that now. Cool. Would be what we call it interact.
Dude, when you were about to say that, oh, nothing happens, it's like, all right, I'm just gonna rip her out of the air and smash her against the wall.
She wasn't in yet, but like, okay, so
do I see?
you got an 8 on your spot check. So
Yep.
well, from the entranceway, it just seems dark. Nothing except for the small rug that seems to lead further within. You can't. How far can you see in the dark? And do you have any torches or
Yeah, I've got dark
dark
vision.
vision?
I can see up to 60 feet.
With 60 foot of dark vision, you can kind of make out the edges of some desks, like ringing the side. Well, at like positioned, seeming a bit off from the rug, but like adjacent to it.
Okay. Or I see a rug there, innit? Or yeah.
Everyone can see the fucking rug. It's illuminated. You can just
I'm
see the
gonna-
rug
I'm gonna
going
pull
further,
out-
I guess.
I'm gonna reach into a backpack on my back and just immediately seem to pull out a fucking lantern out of it, and begin walking in there with the lantern lit.
So you light the lantern?
Yeah.
Let's see going in first.
All right, let's go. I'll walk
As
in.
you walk in with the lit lantern, well, as you walk in with your light, you notice that the fire of the lantern seems to flicker, and you hear a as it seems extinguished.
Hmm.
I think there's a ghost.
Well, whoever's in here it isn't too bright.
Is that because they're not in the light?
God fucking hell.
I'm gonna make a spot check. So 17.
17.
So 1 second, I'll just like
What?
That was a garbage
What-
roll.
What is your character in? What class is it?
We'll see.
Crossbow killer.
Crossbow killer.
It's a pathfinder.
Pistol kill.
Pistol kill. Oh, so you got a gun.
I'm just going to reveal
Alright,
in
gunslinger.
a like small area
Yes.
down here to kind of like show sort of the entrance way it is.
That's why it's Deep Nukem.
No, kick him.
I have a really important question to ask Dan.
Yeah,
That better not have put out my cigar.
it did not. No.
Good.
It knows better.
So you see down at the bottom over here.
Yep.
Mhm.
Do you want to put your characters down here? I'll just quickly draw a rug. Let's draw it in a real
Totally kick
color.
your
So
hand.
like, sort of like that. Just seems to go into the darkness.
Hang on, I'll put my aura on for the dark vision.
This is just to kind of like display that everyone's in here. I'm not, because this is meant to be a very, very large area, and so I'm just not wasting the space to draw it.
You would just see the
Yeah, I'll just put my aura on because it made it easy.
Yep. Oh, where's Duke Nukem? She's going to be at your side.
Good.
Cheers.
Hail
More-
to the
more
king.
babes.
He just looks at the lady. And goes, "Hail
Those
to
damn
the king."
alien bastards are stealing our babes.
I love how everyone has their characters kind of positioned as if it's like one of those fucking Marvel Avengers like
You can Chad
wall
walking in.
things, and then you just have Asker and a rotting bear off to the side.
Not gonna lie, Duke's a little bit disturbed by the fucking corpse. and he's quite unsure about a spider babe.
Yeah, its ass is
No, here's the
fallen off
thing.
as well.
He would still try to fuck it. Let's be honest.
It has no ass. But however,
So it's
It
got
has
tits, it's a
mouth.
vagina. Sorry.
Its ass, its face, what's the difference?
I all smell the same.
so
A hole is a hole.
every hole is a goal. But
Exactly.
however, with your 17, and how far can you see? Is
Well,
it
since
still
you
just, like,
extinguished me fucking light, nowhere.
not my fault, but yeah.
That's like shit.
So the area that's kind of like shown in light from the doorway and the outside kind of pale blue is roughly like that. So barely being able to show the rug.
Mm.
And yeah, so you don't see much with your 17, I'm afraid.
He's going first.
What's the blue shit?
That blue shit is just like kind of the glow, so you guys are standing in
Oh, okay.
somewhat of a light of the doorway.
The
So
area
you know
we can
those
see.
blue braziers that were hanging between the pillars,
Oh.
that which like lit up.
Can I light my fire with the blue brazier?
Well, they're off the ground, so if you imagine they're kind of hanging
Hey!
lanterns, or
Bless you.
like hanging kind of like
Hey!
chained
Bless you.
braziers that are hanging up quite a bit off the ground.
Looking down at the succubus, I'll say, "Hey, those fires got that voodoo shit."
She looks at you confused. What, magic?
Yeah, that nonsense.
Dude, you should have said like magic. I don't
Yes.
play video games.
But I do. He
What's a
does.
video game?
Canonically, he does.
Yeah.
Matter
However,
of fact, he
so
says when you go to the arcade,
Magic. I
ain't
don't
got
believe in
time to
Santa
play with
Claus.
myself."
Power armors for pussies.
what is everyone doing?
I'm walking into the
asking her
darkness.
I'm asking her about the fire, see if she can light
Uh,
the lantern with
I'll
it.
follow behind him.
Okay. I'm just gonna attempt this. I'm gonna light my ever-burning torch,
Yep.
and I'm gonna see if it gets blown out by some dick. Can I? I'm just gonna walk up and use Duke's fucking cigar.
An ever-burning torch isn't actually on fire, by the way.
Oh yeah, I remember. I do apologize.
You just pull it out and it's it's already lit with magical flame.
Although, babe, I'm always happy to light your day.
Disappointing that your flame went out then.
I'm just gonna take another step back, like
I'm gonna take a heavy drag of the cigar to make a quick light appear on the end of it.
So, Flint, your character walked further in, and so did
Yeah, I'll follow behind him.
Daytona's.
Yeah.
So, walking further in, your footsteps seem to emanate and echo throughout what can obviously be heard as an incredibly large hallway.
Mm.
Ringing either side alongside the large carpet, for lack of a better word, there seems to be a few small desks. You can only barely see the edges of them as they seem quite sparse and spaced out.
Oh, did Civi's ever-burning torch blow out?
No, as he pulls it out, the ever-burning torch and your ever-burning cigar still seem alight.
the ever-burning cigar. I
Yes.
love it.
Yeah, he has an ever-burning cigar, which is pretty much just an ever-burning torch that's inside, in his mouth. So he's constantly giving off like an aura of light as well.
I don't know if that's gonna be a good thing or a bad thing, but I love it.
I love lung cancer.
All right, I guess we'll walk forward
Babe.
with the two ever-burning items, one more Chad than the other.
Walking further and further into the darkness. Is everyone, Aska included, going with you guys, or? I don't know if she's gonna, if she wants to stay by the walls because she likes scuttling up them.
Oh, what's the radius of the ever-burning torch again?
It's like 15 foot or something. I can't remember.
15?
It's 20 foot and then 20
What are you
foot
giving
feathery.
mine? Like 10?
Yeah, I'll give yours
I'm
like 10
surprised
foot.
Duke Nukem hasn't been creeped out by the spider.
He's seen worse.
Yeah, alien.
However,
I just imagine every time they come into distance, just one eyebrow just raises over this glasses each time.
What the
However,
fuck is that?
as you walk further and further in, glancing backwards, the door seems to recede further and further back. The only focal point in this almost nest of darkness. After what seems to be about 5 minutes of walking forward, seeing nothing but the neatly dressed carpet and the occasional scattered lone tables, you hear a low voice seem to echo from somewhere deep within the darkness. Yes, in a questioning manner.
Hi.
Just like
Thanks
higher.
for that.
He did just
I was
chose
so tempted. I was so tempted to just reiterate back. Frank Walker from National Town.
just imagine Joe. It's like there's some big demon, and he's just like, "Hello."
Hey,
Hello
dog.
there.
The
Oh my
most
god,
relaxed-
it just turns like it's from Boston. How you doing?
Yeah, how's it doing?
Hey, it's me, Tony Soprano. How you go?
Continuing.
Heard you've been causing a couple of problems.
So,
Couple of gabagoos.
just to kind of like,
Big black man in the hallway.
I'm just doing this just to kind of like simulate you kind of going further in. So let me just, because I'm not drawing this entire like area because it's just too large.
Get drawn.
So
man.
I'm just gotta get good. So if I go that, let's simulate some tables. Where did it? Huh? What?
Oh, we were.
Oh, silent left.
Yeah, we were playing.
So like on each side you can see the occasional table and all
One
of
craft
that.
table.
One craft. How dare you? But yes. So is anyone doing anything to this? Yes, that seemed to ask questioningly from the dark.
No.
I-
Is there anything on the tables? I'm gonna ask that.
So do you want to do a spot check?
Yes.
I mean, he can see. Can you see? I don't know if you can see in the dark.
I have a torch on.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, do you have
Cheers.
an aura for that? And where are you moving? Also, cheers.
I'm still in the
Oh,
red
yeah.
squares.
Yeah.
I
So
have the
just move
aura.
like past the. Was that a nat 1 on your spot?
I'm almost
Wow.
half tempted to
Oh
do
my
the
God.
Yeah,
fucking get
start
back to
looking
work.
around and then you realize your eyes were closed.
Nah. Civi's like trying to look around and then looks directly into the ever burning torch and it's really quite bright and then they just can't like
Eyes are
frazzle their eyes and just like, what the fuck? Oh, who put that in my face? And then they look at their hands and they're holding the torch.
Damn, and I did that right in
Cheers.
front of Duke too. That ain't embarrassing. Of course, I had to roll a nat 1.
Yeah, stop looking around with your eyes closed. I think this human's a bit dumb. He's walking around with his eyes closed.
Well, they're humans. Of course they're dumb.
So is anyone else doing anything?
Obviously, turning red. I'm just gonna look away, like embarrassed.
I was going to call it. Yes, man. Who are you?
Hello, is anyone there?
There seems to be naught but silence from the surrounding area.
Why does everyone I talk to not speak back to me? And I always kill them.
Oh, I wonder.
You just kind of said it.
So, Asker, you're moving over towards the table. Are you doing anything?
I'm gonna check the table.
And piss on the table.
You have dark vision, or?
The owl does.
Oh, okay. So wait. So the owlbear's relaying what
My
it
seeing
finds on.
eye bear. We went over this.
Yeah, I know, but wait. So I can't remember. Does it? Can it like? Is it just in base terms it can communicate to you, or?
It's because it's technically like a familiar. It is
Yeah.
So
empathic.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Visions.
on top of the table, you see it carrying inkwells, blank parchment, and quills. Apart from that, they seem all very meticulously lined out. The table on the opposite side of it seems to be almost identical to it, down to the lining up of the parchment.
We're in that mirror place again.
Is anyone else?
What? What's the Damon's name again? Suckers? What's his name again? Mel.
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 If you
Oh,
don't
no.
remember her name, I'm not giving you no freebies. You're gonna have to like blunder around and possibly insult
The
them.
Melemental.
Oi, Mel, can you go ahead and see what's going on?
What? What do you want me to do?
Go
You
ahead.
guys are disgraceful. I'm gonna start walking forward.
I mean, yeah, like I didn't stop walking. I thought this was like as I'm walking, they're doing their thing.
So, what did you want Mel to do?
Go ahead. Let's go ahead, the group scout.
She- I'm not going off into nowhere in here.
What
I'm
not?
still
You can
rubbing
fly.
I'm starting to
rubbing
know
my
why
eye.
Echelon gave us the knife now. I'm going in.
She does look at you with, you know, that like meme of the person in the like mouse outfit, that like mascot outfit, and then it's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
looking
yeah.
forward and it looks at her. She just does that when you mention a knife. She's kind of got a grip of what the knife was probably meant for. However, so is anyone doing anything or any checks?
inspiration for birth control.
I'm keeping my distance, but I'm staying close to Duke and them.
Yep. Fog, you doing anything? Or just all heading
No,
further down?
I'm trying to stay fucking silent and look around so nobody can attack me, like in
Oh,
the back
okay.
and stuff. I'm
Oh.
archer.
You doing like a check or something then? A spot check or?
Yeah, around myself passively. Do I need to roll right now though?
Yeah.
If you want to make it one.
Passive perception isn't a thing in
Okay.
3.5 fog.
Oh yeah, okay. Then I need to roll.
Wait. Spot check.
With -1, that's 14.
Yep. Okay. So the surrounding area, you don't really notice much for the few save for a few
archer with
scattered
minus
lone
spot? What the fuck?
tables carrying inkwells, the parchment and the quills that like you noticed that Aska has noticed. And you aren't able to discern really anyone else or anything else in the darkness, save for your comrades and the cowled figure standing right beside.
Well, ain't that some shit?
Oh,
Do we notice this cow figure or
No.
what?
I mean,
Nah.
Fog has only Fog just noticed that it's walking alongside him.
I'm feeling like I should be doing a spot.
Guys,
What?
teammates.
Turning around and raising my eyebrow, I'm going to see if I can spot anything. 21.
Who's that?
Oh,
hello, who are you? I will step back from it. Do I receive opportunity attack?
No, it's just a librarian. Look, I just works here.
That was
So-
me turning around seeing if I saw anything from Fog's message, by the way, Dan.
Yep. So 29. Yeah, you certainly see. You see the cowled figure. He seems to be standing decently tall, completely in a black robe with a cowl that seems to completely cover his face and any features he may have. The arms of this cowl seem to drape down far over his arms and hands.
Oh, is that Batman fella in here in front?
Oh, is this Justice League?
Looking over, who the hell are you?
The cowl's figure seems to slowly turn towards you, noticing the succubus by your side. Mel seems to tense up slightly as this cloaked man seems to gaze at her and speak. No pets in the library. And an invisible force seems to shunt her quite forcefully, physically out of the door of the library.
Wait,
She's a pet? Oh, that explains. Oh, I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
Please do, go on.
Oh no, that was like I didn't have anything planned for that. That was like an in-character thing. It was like just other people were like, "What the fuck, Cho gonna say?"
The only thing everyone else sees is two little hammers on the back of two gold-plated things on my thighs seem to cock back.
That is the weirdest looking.
We bow and
What?
arrow.
Whatever it is, that.
Are you asking? Wait, who are you talking to? Antelope's character or the cowled figure that seems to be ominously
He's
standing?
more interested in the gold guns.
Don't know.
Okay, may I try to say? I'll try to say in Draconic. Hello, may we check out in this library?
You
The
got any
man-
Harry Potter in here?
Philosopher's
The man
Stone.
does seem to. I'm just going to move him so he's not underneath of like the health bar of civvies, but he kind of
Please.
turns his head towards you, and then cocks his head to one side, speaking in perfect draconic back. What are you looking for? How may I be of assistance?
Nothing really specific. We didn't really, been into this library. Maybe you can be of assistance, yes? Though nothing specific right now.
Hey, I'm here to look for things. You know what things are?
Cheers to that, but yeah,
What they say?
Also,
sorry, I was.
looks like
had to open
shitting
my
his fucking pants at this fucking creature. Holy shit! It was spooky as fuck.
The figure seems to sort of cock his head to the other side now. I am the administrator.
Oh shit, SCP reference.
Check my message, Dan.
For Sarah.
Oh, yep.
Just to see if it would help.
Give me a second to work with that.
I guess I'll pipe up from the back. You got any schematics, maps of the city?
The figure seems to slowly turn towards you, walking forward and through Civi's character. Not around, but straight through him.
What do I do anything? Do I just
Well, are you doing
You just got
anything?
touched, weed.
I guess I would look down and then turn around to see the dude walking through me and just like, the fuck just happened?
You know when someone like clips into you in a game or something like that? On the inside of him, you just see kind of like smoke.
Okay, no. I don't want to answer this question or ask this question.
Okay, yep. And so he walks towards Antelope's Duke Nukem and then says, more or less, all knowledge that we have within the city can be located here. Interesting that you should bring up those, however. We do indeed have them.
It's kind of useful. Maybe he knows why we're here.
And whereabouts would you keep these schematics?
Ah, they're within the restricted areas. Follow me.
Oh, oh yeah, you're not allowed there. Anyway, it's over here.
Well, I would imagine
No,
as long as you're a
Are
company,
you
like he's
asking
accompanying
him
you.
why?
No, you see, I have a library card.
Yeah.
No, I
no.
just dude pulls out his wallet and just a library.
I've got one of these.
So,
You know, I'm rolling with that. That's the best RP so far.
well, you can't stop me. I've got a library card. Well, shit, I ain't gonna deal with that shit. Just immediately backs off.
Alright, so continuing.
Leading the party deep into the darkness, the man seems to maneuver somewhat towards. Well, after about 10 minutes, you manage to reach what appears to be a large spiral stone staircase. It seems to lead both up and down. The figure itself, however, seeming to take the lower stairs. However, I say take the lower stairs in the basis regard, as he seems to just simply descend and disappear somewhere into the stonework.
Well, I guess that means we're going down. Ground floor.
Did I
it is.
DC?
No.
Yeah.
I DC'd.
Yeah.
We heard it.
We can, he can hear. We can hear him. He can't hear us. It's like, dude, it's like he just says and goes through the floor. Well, I can't do that, but I got a pickaxe.
Oh god, here we go.
Alright, so Civvy, what's happening is all things that he can send packets, he can't receive them when this happens. He doesn't see that.
Oh.
It's only one way.
One
Dude, point and laugh at this user. Cringe.
So how's it actually been going so far?
A bit slow.
Ooh, Duke. It's slow. I'm.
Oh, I'm
okay
just
with
talking to the
this.
session in general.
Oh, I'm okay with this.
Yes, one.
It's dark.
I'm enjoying the bit right now. Like
Mainly
this has
talking
actually
about the
been
character.
Oh, Duke. Oh yeah, no, he's working. But we'll see how he does in combat.
Well, I mean, if all three hits hit, I've guaranteed
Now,
24 damage.
now I gotta ask a serious question. Is he gonna rip off their head and shit down their neck?
Of course.
Okay, you have me. sold.
That's kind of fucking gross.
That or like roast their nuts over an open fire. Or he's
Don't
gonna.
forget about boarding an entire alien species.
Yeah. I'm about to board your whole friggin' species quote. Yeah, I love that one. The other one I can't wait to say is I'm about to break a broom handle off in your ass.
And then he pulls a broom handle out of his backpack.
I have a 10-foot pole.
It's not a broom handle. It's not the same thing.
Close
You don't
enough.
understand. It's close.
It's a long
not-
broom handle.
It's a bunch.
No, he's texting in chat.
Or I'm just gonna take a piss while we wait.
No.
Huh?
Now.
A quick piss break since you were dead.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
so
yeah.
anyway, while you were gone, we cleared the entire area, and we've actually leveled up about 6 times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we killed the
okay.
Tarask. Yeah.
There's no Tarask in here, but there's.
No, I
things
put it in there. I
worse.
was the DM.
Oh. Sag.
Yeah.
Civi, how dare you say stop dying? It's not my fault that like Vodafone
stop
just
dying.
randomly went down. I don't know why, because it's fine throughout the entire week, and then when it comes to Friday, it disconnects like once or twice, and then it's
See,
fine for the rest.
Well, that's the
It's
thing. It
Friday.
kind of makes sense because this should
I
be the
think
time where everyone is like jumping on for the weekend.
No, I think it's just Vodafone does some sort of weird rolling restart.
Oh,
Because
maybe.
it's literally like a rolling restart where it just like it goes out and then it comes back and then it's completely fine.
Alright, let's get started.
Someone said piss break, so we're
No,
waiting
that,
on
He's
that,
that.
was,
back.
that was me.
He's back.
He's back now. No more piss break.
Okay, let me start my music back up because that also DC'd. Okay, so where was I mid-conversation when I DC'd?
He went through the floor.
He went
Yes.
through, yeah, he was going down.
So yes, he seems to rather descend directly through the stonework and disappear somewhere deep below.
Well, I can't go through the floor, but I can make a way through the floor.
There is also, I did describe a
Rolling my
spiral
eyes, I
staircase
start
that goes
walking down the
both up
stairs.
and down. Yes.
What? Oh, well, that's boring.
I'll just reveal this area and act as if this is the, like, going down
Yeah,
the stairs.
but
I'm
down
not
the stairs.
drawing spirals.
Dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun.
So, heading down, there seems to be various levels as it seems to spiral down and down. So, where do you want? You don't really see any sign of him as you pass by large entranceways to the lower floors, and then the stairs go lower. So, where do you reckon the restricted section may be?
At the bottom.
Probably where he's at.
Yeah,
Wow,
probably.
wow,
Yeah,
Suka, holy shit.
Is that Sebi? Oh my
Damn.
god. Oh wait, no, that was Asuka, was it?
That was a Stuka.
Yeah, Asuka, beautiful
Wow.
skills of deduction.
Fucking nat 20 on that one.
I mean,
Greatest detective.
my character would just say, "Hello, hello. We kinda missed you. Where you are? Where we need to go?"
Misses him. Already attached to the
The
bed.
dark force and dragged
Oh yeah,
away.
I'll just move. Yeah. So, you call that out on, like, what? Just on the stairway, or like as you're peering into one of the levels, or?
I'm just gonna keep walking down.
I mean, as I go like down, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm saying this. Yeah, where we need to go?
So a emanating voice that seems to ricochet up the stairwell seems to say, "Deeper."
That's
Okay.
what she didn't say. Oh.
Uh,
I want to hear
what? Are you
Joe
saying
just
she's
moan.
satisfied with?
No, that
how
was like
deep
that was
this
like a
is?
sad, just like sigh. Oh.
I've got nothing left to give.
No. She just asked, "Is it in yet?"
Cringe. But, however, eventually the stairs seem to stop at a singular area, quite a bit smaller than the rest, and a small door at the end of it. So if I was to reveal an area, whoops, I need to move a
Cheers.
little bit. So, cheers. So, if you look on the left-hand side, right near the big map, where it has the anauroch Desert, where I'm pinging. If you just want to move yourself on the top
Yeah, I'm
side
looking.
of that door.
Oh, yep, hang on. Hey, yeah, bam.
I'll just shift everyone over because it's easier because I'm zoomed out.
No.
Right next to the door, you see the man, well, eagerly awaits you.
Was he like hopping up and down like a little kid?
was gonna say, how the
he
fuck can I
just
tell
seems to
that a
be
shadow is
standing there
eagerly waiting?
completely. He's just literally sitting there motionless, except when you guys appear at the stairwell, his head moves slightly and looks at you.
Howdy.
He seems to simply nod. Even that's too much for him. I think I'm giving you liberties here. So, sorry, give me 1 second. I ran out of music on that playlist.
I'm starting to think he might be a reader.
A reader?
Can you teach us how to read?
Just casually ask him, "Can you read?"
You
Wait,
just hear a really deep drag of a fucking cigar.
Rolling another stogie.
So,
No, it's ever burning, mate. It never runs out.
That's right.
Dude, that forever lung cancer looking pretty good.
in this
or just drink a health potion.
Not to
this
get lung cancer.
floor seems to be cut off quite abruptly by a very large, very blackened wall. It seems neither scorched nor unscorched, and seems similarly decorated to the original door that you guys came through. Well, the door to the archive. The man seeming to simply state, "Beyond here is the restricted section."
Okay.
How do we get in?
He seems to motion to a large door directly beside him. It seems tall, but not too wide. It's only about 10 foot by 5 foot. So 10 foot tall, 5 foot wide. He does also seem to mention within there, it is restricted. Watch your step.
Okay. Was walking. I
I
opened
love
the
how
door.
everyone's just taking everything he says as base value, no checks, nothing. Everyone's just like, yep, okay, fair enough, let's go.
He kind of he beat me to it because I was gonna do a sense motive, but you know what?
Well, no. At what point has Duke ever questioned what someone has said to him?
Quite frequently.
What?
He quite frequently questions what everyone speaks to him. He just doesn't give a shit about them, though.
So, putting your what's happening? What are you doing?
Open the door. I push on the
Putting
door.
do you want to do a
I'm moving
reflex save?
I'm moving back.
Yeah, he's got to do this shit. It's a trap, so I got another +2 on that.
Hmm.
Nice.
That one?
Is it alright? So just a trap that work against AC?
No.
Alright.
It deals 12 points of damage as a bolt of lightning seems to strike you square in your chest.
You just hear in the background after you've been electrocuted. Shocking.
The administrator seems to cock his head to one side before reiterating, this area is restricted.
I'm going to restrict your neck in a second.
Clean up on aisle 4. How do we get into the restricted section?
Trying to open it.
Are you asking him how to get into the restricted section?
And to
Yeah.
look in D&D text chat, I got something for you. I had that on cue.
Yeah. Yeah, I was asking him that in reference to, like, is there some trick to the door?
It's restricted in the sense that
Open the door.
knowledge is power. All power must be gained through means. Sacrifice must be given.
Can't you sound like that Ben
So what you're
Shapiro
saying is we've
joke?
got to sacrifice you to the door.
He gives no response, but he kind of cocks his head to the other side while he just like looks at you and considers what you said.
Well, he said he's the one that knows
Joe.
things and knowledge is power, and that's how you open the door.
Can I get a
I
knife,
guess
please?
I guess I'll look towards Cho and be like, I think he wants another dead person.
Well, we've
The
got the
man seems to
skeleton
turn
right
to
there.
you quizzically and says, "Another dead person?" in a questioning manner.
I'm
I'm-
sorry.
I'm not-
can I
I'm not- I'm just-
reiterate?
Go ahead. Sorry.
I want to get a knife from Cho. Can I get it, please?
What?
He wants the magic
Can I
knife.
get the knife? The magic knife, the one that allowed us, to enter.
Go on.
In the meantime, he's asking you, Civi, another sacrifice? In a questioning manner.
Shit. How would I respond to this? I'm too tired to think. I'm just gonna look at him and just say, knowledge is power, and I'll leave it at that.
Oh my god.
Or knowledge
Bro.
requires Oh, fucking
What's so
no.
hard about just telling them, hey, to get in here, we had to fucking throw blood on a fucking mural?
I don't know if like he'll be all about that.
Yeah,
You know?
Bro, he fucking lives
That's
here,
so-
man. He probably knows how the door works.
To be honest, we probably didn't need to kill them.
Fine. I guess we'll just say.
Did
We
Aska,
used the sack-
Aska, did you just say that in the like background? Just like shout over him, just like
Yeah, I'm
Jesus.
just gonna shout over him. I've just been sitting here quietly. I was like,
The man considers
just
you
kill
for
a
a
person.
second before stating, I opened the door as it was time to open the archive. Also, that I didn't want you scratching the mural.
oh. We wasted our blood.
I mean, I want to try. Maybe like the sacrifice a little bit of my essence, and he looks at his hand. Would be enough? I don't know. Then he
What, you
like
mean cut your
pinches.
hand?
Yeah, a little bit. And then I want to try to open the door. That's very stupid, I know, but I want to try.
Yeah.
Backing up a bit.
So you cut your hand and then place it on the door.
I mean, yeah. What happens? Another bolt?
How much gold do you have on you?
Oh, gold. I didn't spend it though. Whatever I had. 1 sec.
Yeah, but how much do you have on you?
I need to check.
How much your worth do you have?
I have 10 gold pieces and 9 silver pieces.
Worthless.
So putting your bloodied hand on the door, it doesn't seem to zap you at first. However, you notice that it does drain that much of your worth out of it, but the door doesn't seem to open. However, it does take that gold from you.
My purse is empty! What happened?
Well, it's not that your purse, because in this, remember that gold and all that accumulated
Okay.
wealth in here it's sort of inside you. It's that glow, which is your worth.
Oh, I'm less glowy. I'm less glowy.
You
It-
weren't
it's
very
stolen from me
glowy to
something.
begin with. You had like 10 gold. Let's not kid ourselves here.
Okay,
The little glow you had is gone.
Okay, it needs more. It is more. I didn't have enough.
Cheers.
And then I just pass the knife towards Cho. I think we need more glowy stuff.
Ugh. Well,
Poor bitches. Sorry, I should say
I'll
no
shoot the
bitches.
DM.
Is it possible for me to touch the door?
like, fuck it. All right, all my money. Fuck it. I'll do all of it. I'm the one with like fuck all the guy. I didn't get the shit from the last like 3
Just-
sessions. Fuck. No, I'll cut my hand. Put it on the door. Open the fucking door.
Too late. Aska said that she is acting first, so you walk up to the door and put your hand or one of your like spider-like feet. I'm not too sure when it comes to spiders.
The
but-
hand on it.
and how much gold do you have?
6,252.
It seems to drain 1,980. No, 1,981 and 3 silver pieces. Pretty much round up to 2,000 if you want. It drained 10
Okay.
gold from 10 gold from fog, 10 gold silver pieces or something, and then it drained the remaining from you before you hear a distinct thud of a lock click. And the door seems to swing open.
Easy.
More Minecraft tables.
I can only do so
Wait,
much.
so why did I get
drawing this.
fucking like zapped when it just like took their money?
You booted the
Oh, fuck
door.
yourself. Yeah, all right.
So, inside of the room,
I'm
it
drinking
seems
2
to be-
potions.
I'm drinking 2. Cheers.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I'm
Yeah,
not
right.
lie.
I got 10 health
I'd
back.
imagine a choke
Fucking
potion
annoyed.
is just a can of beer.
So, walking into the with the door now unlocked and the door now open, it seems to reveal a great deal of similar scribe-like desks. A few books seem to lie on top of them, however, the majority of them seem to be neatly put away on the surrounding shelves.
Alphabetical order?
You're not even in the room. You're not even going to try and spy what these books say on their fucking spine.
Right, well, I phase through the wall and go the other side.
Okay.
You gotta remember, Dan, you gotta remember, I go where I please and I please where I go.
Okay. But, so, within the room, what do you do? Oh, I also, sorry, I got cut off at the end of that. And in the center of the table, center of the room, there appears to be a large stone, what appears to be workbench. Atop it seems to be numerous random scattered objects which you can't quite discern. This is kind of what I'm talking
Is this
about
room illuminated?
Only your own light.
Oh, God. Alright, I'm gonna make, can I make continuous spot checks as I look for seeing if they're,
That'd be a
fucking-
search.
Well, if you do a spot check as you go into a room, then I'll just consider that your passive spot for the room.
Well, here goes. Oh.
Nice, that's delicious. That's really bad. I feel bad for you. Yeah, plus 11.
I'll do a spot check as well.
Same.
It's only if you want to spot
Nice.
something out of the ordinary or whatever, or look at something that I'll consider you for having passive spot as what you walk into the room. If you do a spot check, as if you want to announce it as that, and you're just kind of being cautious.
I'm more looking at the baddies. If there's anything.
Looking at the baddies, you turn
Hans,
around
are
and
we the baddies?
you turn around and you say Daytona's thick thighs. That's pretty baddie.
Oh God! I'm gonna crouch down and just start staring at his ass.
What do you think you're doing?
Research. Don't move.
Just twerks on his head.
You Umis are a bit weird, aren't you?
No. I'm gonna pull a Duke Nukem. I'm gonna pull out a good coin and say, "Shake it, baby."
But
Oh,
however,
God, pay to read that.
Okay, continuing. Sorry.
you drop a gold piece, he bends down to pick it up.
Hell yeah! You know what? That's worth it. That's worth a gold coin.
But however, so within here, what are you doing? So with Civi, with your 21, what was that? Was that just you passively looking around or actively
Yeah.
looking around?
Just passively looking around.
Yeah. So you notice that on all the tables, that all the parchments, they seem to be all blank. The inkwells seem full, and the area is well tended to. Some books lay on some tables, but they seem neatly set there. A thin layer of dust seems to be settled upon everything. However, with a 21, you also notice that there is a few sets of footprints through the dusty floor, heading to the other side. Someone has been here fairly recently.
After getting done staring at Daytona's ass, I'm gonna say,
I love how he's doing this all the while staring at Daytona's ass. He's like, "Oh, people have been here. I want to be here."
I'm so hyper focused on the ass that I noticed that there's footprints.
That doesn't
You
make
know?
sense, but somehow it
Don't
makes
worry about
sense.
Just roll with it. I'm just gonna mention that there's footprints here, and and it's going to, you said the opposite end. When you say
So-
opposite, like down here.
They seem to head into the darkness. I don't know if anyone within here has the sight to see the far end. It's not too far away, but just take into account your illumination.
Yeah, obviously we can see footprints going that way. I'm just saying, is it going just straight down?
It's going like straight in past the like stone table,
Okay, so there's no
directly
there's no-
down the center.
All right,
A
just directly
few
down
of the
down.
like footprints seem to like meander off around some of the tables. However,
Oh,
they
so
seem
when you
to
say
all
footprints,
end up
are we saying like
yes.
plural, like there's multiple?
multiple.
Play like people? Okay.
However, they all seem to entered from. Well, of course, they entered from one place, but
All right, let me change what I said. While staring at his ass, there's multiple footprints of people
they seem
walking.
to like go out along like here and then head to the far side somewhere over here. But a few of
Mhm.
them like seem to come out, check out the tables, and then come back.
There's other ghosts in the area.
Yeah, because ghosts leave footprints.
Oh, I mean, spirits or something, you know? Like, it's like dead people have been here before.
They're clearly aboriginals.
Alright, bruh.
That was pushing it.
What do you mean? They've gone walkabouts. But let's go. So, what are you guys doing?
Done.
So has he pointed out the footprints?
Yeah, I would point out the footprints. I'm gonna stand back up after staring at Daytona.
I guess I'll follow the footprints and I'll make a search check as I go, seeing if I see anything about schematic. Where is my search? +9.
So, what are you said? You said search.
I'm
check?
following the footprints and searching for anything relating to schematics as I go.
Yep. So, looking around, you can see that a few objects on the table seem to have been disturbed somewhat. Someone seems to have like picked up some of the objects on that stone table, put them back, and set off. You aren't too sure what exactly they are. All of them seem to be very odd in nature, mostly rods, small pieces of metal work, that seem to all be inlaid with various strange symbols or sigils.
Do I notice anything about them? Do they seem not odd in any way, other than the sigils?
Not too much. You can tell that like a few of them have been picked up because the dust of where they've settled
disturbed.
and things like that. Like someone kind of like picked it up, looked at it for a second, and put it back down. There is one item which you can tell was put down in a different position, but apart from that, there's not really anything else.
So I'll continue following the footprints that Sevi pointed out, looking around as I...
Yeah. What's everyone else doing? Because everyone else seems to be standing silently by the door.
I'll go to this bookshelf here and then do a spot check to see if there's any.
You'd be doing a search.
Search check to see if there's like any like books that have like a switch on it or something, like an odd looking book.
Can you read? Sorry, this isn't meant to be an insult, but can you read?
Can I
I know
read?
that like, barbarians are illiterate.
Oh, no,
He's
I'm
a
not-
fighter. He can read.
I'm not
Okay,
reading.
good.
I'm
Yeah.
not reading. I'm like just like touching the book, see if like any of the books are like stiff or something. So there's like a switch or maybe something.
They seem They seem well tended to, a little bit dusty, but apart from that, no. And even on the part of the bookshelf where you would slide the books in, none of them seem really too disturbed. An occasional like fingerprint mark may have, like someone swiping their like finger across the spine of the book, can be seen in one or two of those places, especially where you're currently positioned. But apart from that, they seem unperturbed and undisturbed.
Okay.
I know how a book can be perturbed.
I don't know what kind of books you've run into, but like some of those books that I've seen are quite perturbing.
Fucking
What?
righto, Dan.
Have you seen furry porn? Perturbing,
No.
to say the
The
least.
fuck?
No.
I'm gonna do some search checks.
I'm gonna ask the DM to not be gay.
What?
You heard me.
Fine, I'll be serious DM from now on.
Yeah, right.
So,
Sex.
Asuka, Asuka,
Yes.
what was that a roll of?
Search check. The thing that's in front of me.
So on the scribe's table, you find one or two books that seem to be laid out on it. They seem to be written in what language do you speak?
I got Undercommon, Abyssal, Common, Infernal, Draconic, and Goblin.
You're able to actually make out a fair portion of it. Seems to be written in a mix of Draconic and Infernal scripture. And it seems to be mainly detailing Carcery and the lower planes. So one of the planes of hell.
I was really hoping you were going to say the financial situation in Lusk.
Not again.
Catastrophic.
Cheers.
Uh,
However, so what's everyone doing?
I'm going down to check out this door. I'm going to do a search check on the door, see what I find.
So you're doing a check on the door?
Yeah.
Can I do a spot check on this table? Like if there's anything on this thing?
That was the table that Antelo was searching. So it's got it's got lots
Ah.
of random. That's the one with all the artifacts that have weird symbols on them that seem to have been picked up and put down and whatnot.
Is the administrator still here?
The administrator has not walked through the entrance. He seems to be standing at the entrance to it.
But
you don't know what he's called, and you don't know he's the administrator, because there was only Fog that actually he talked to.
Well, I mean, I was
in
standing right
Draconic.
next to him, though. That's the thing. Oh, you're right. He was in Draconic, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, because Fog talked to him in Draconic, and so the administrator talked directly back to him in fluent Draconic.
Hmm.
So what do I see around door?
Okay, I guess I'm gonna look to Fog and ask him, can you ask the cloaked guy why he's not coming in here?
Oh, I can do it. Why you're not coming in here, mate?
Mate.
Mate.
Just mate.
In Draconic, that would refer to him or you as the brooding partner of
Okay.
this man.
Oh boy.
Well,
Hey,
you're-
bro,
However,
no.
he seems to cock his head to one side before stating, "The area is restricted."
Is it restricted even to you?
Depends. I have no need
I mean-
to go in there.
I mean, it's kind of unpolite. I don't know. You showed the place. I think if I would allow so,
He showed you down there.
no, it's like
I'm doing a listen check to see if I can hear them by the door.
Well, I mean, why though? They're speaking Draconic. You wouldn't be able to hear it.
I want to know
understand.
if he's still there. Like, I want to hear if he's still there. Because I literally gave him no mind as I walked in. And clearly, I cannot see.
Just take a puff of your lung cancer.
Isn't that mine?
okay. I would allow you to enter, even though you didn't pay the price. I think it would be fine.
That's not his problem. Do I actually hear them talking, Dan? I may not understand them,
Oh.
but I hear them talking.
Yes.
I'll call out up the back. So whereabouts are these schematics and maps?
Oh, oops, yeah. Do you know where exactly schematics are or maps, like, of a city?
I like how everyone's following my objective.
Flint's gone to sleep or something, so
Not me.
give me 1 second. Sorry, I got lost on my page. That's actually a lie. I'm trying to draw something in the darkness. Give me a second. It comes up like fairly soon, so that's why I wanted to do it now. Okay, so what were you saying? Sorry.
I asked him whereabouts exactly the schematics and maps are.
The level below.
Oh, lovely. So my search check on the door, did that amount to anything?
So yes. The door itself seemed wreathed in quite a shimmering and shining metal. Stonework that seems inlaid with mithril? You seem to think at a glance. Reinforced, and from the front of it, you can tell there's a decent amount of symbols and sigils on it.
One
Oh,
of you
think-
voodoo doohickey thingamabobs, come up and read this door.
I can't read.
Shame.
So is someone going to come over and see if they can understand the word?
Can't read.
You've asked the other two. Sorry.
I'm gonna walk up and take a look at the door, and I guess try to read it. Wait, what would be on the door?
Well, can you read arcane symbols? Or what can you read?
I just looks like just right now, just common.
Just common. Unfortunately, nothing on the door is written in common.
Damn, that's
Damn.
I know, what a shame.
Okay.
This
I have-
ancient city
I
exists.
had a dumb
You
idea. I'm not gonna go through it.
No,
I
come
was
on.
just gonna throw. I was gonna throw a good coin at Duke and bend over to do a little research.
Oh, I thought you were literally gonna say like, do a bluff check and then say, "Hey, I can read this. It just says open me."
No,
Or
I don't want to get
something like that.
smacked.
No, get someone else to do it. You do a bluff check on them to try and lie. Get them to open the door.
Oh no. I would say
I can
ask
try
the
to read
spider.
it.
They might be able to know it. They're the smartest out of all of us. Well, I guess we wouldn't know. I wouldn't know that.
Because no one talks to me.
You're just kind of there.
I do, says the voice in your mind.
Looking over at the babe spider thing, Duke's gonna say, "And what about you? You see anything?"
What language are we looking at, Dan?
Well, what? So you can read. What was it? Draconic, infernal, what?
Draconic, Infernal, Abyssal, Undercommon, Goblin, and Common.
What's So you can make out some things, but it doesn't seem to make sense. Do you have any knowledge arcana?
Yes.
Do you want to make a roll?
I shall make a roll. Okay.
16.
16. So with that, you can kind of tell that it's asking. It says something about two or two people.
Okay, and then I'm gonna turn and look at the Duke Nukem and tell him it involves something with two.
Maybe
You
two
don't even
people need to
mention the
push
two
on the
people.
door.
You just like
Oh.
just mentioned two of something.
Two or two people?
One on
Two.
one equals 2. Let's go, baby. Let's get this door open.
Slapping her on the thorax.
So, how are you guys approaching it?
I guess I'll go on this side and I'll say, try put your hand on it from the other side.
Yeah, I'll just touch it.
See if two people can open the door.
Placing both hands on the door. When you have, well, the first person to put their hand on the door notices that your hand seems to clunk to the door, like almost attracted to it, and it does
must be
not
my
let
magnetic
up.
personality.
Yes, it must be. And as the second person puts their hand on the door itself, it does seem to relent, and you can feel that you can maneuver the door.
Alright, I guess we'll start pushing it in tandem, I guess, or unison.
What, pulling it or pushing it?
I guess try and give it a bit of a push first.
Yeah, push.
Pushing the door, it seems to quite easily actually swing open to reveal a small antechamber, completely devoid of anything, save for two doors, one on either side.
Turning around, I'll look back up at the others. Yo, Roid Rage! And, Roid Rage Jr.? You want to go in here and see what's up?
Alright,
As I like nod my head forward as I walk in.
let's have a gaze.
And gonna do a bit of a search check in the room.
Search check in the room.
See what there is to be seen.
Yep.
Find what is to be found.
Whatever checks you want to make, please do make them whenever you enter a room. Don't leave it up to me to ask, but yes. So with a 13, stonework seems smooth and the doorways themselves seem to get a little bit more archaic in nature, even for an ancient city as this place is. You notice that the stonework starts to get a little bit more roughly hewn.
Well, ladies, fellas, which way?
I think we should go through the left door.
Your left or looking at the maps left?
He wouldn't even know what left means.
The ones that's closest to the spider.
Just ping the fucking doorway.
That one.
Jesus
That
Christ.
doorway. What you
So,
reckon?
what are you guys doing?
I guess I'll move up and put my hand on the doorknob, if there is one, or whatever. And
Yes.
give it a light push after trying to open it.
The door opens with a creak as it slowly, quite gruntingly, opens inwards to reveal a singular stone table. In the corner, there appears to be a strange statue and a door next to it that seems ajar.
Hmm.
Also, a portion of the wall seems to be vaguely in a rubbled or destroyed state.
Hmm. Well, what can I do here? Nothing.
I'm gonna do another passive spot check.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do the same, eh?
Difference between passive and active. Passive is just like as you're moving along, you passively do this.
Yeah,
So it's
I'm
mainly for
doing an active.
spotting, like spotting
Well, I mean,
odd
I
objects.
just
or
walked in,
yeah.
so I'd imagine I'm doing a passive because I am walking.
I'm doing
Yeah.
an active spot.
Difference between active spot and passive spot is I treat generally passive spots against anything that is like trying to attack you or you looking out behind you, whereas an active is like, hey, give me like extra information on these things.
Mhm.
Mainly about what the table is and stuff. Obviously, I don't get a full picture of the fucking statue in the corner of the room
Yeah.
if it's still as dark as what it is.
So you rolled a 15. Civi, was that 14 what you just rolled? Sorry, I wasn't
Yeah.
paying
Yeah.
too much attention.
It's a 14.
Yep. So, well, Antelo notices that the room, even the table itself, it seems to have some nicks in the table. The room itself seems somewhat damaged. And from what you can tell, even like since you were looking out for footsteps in the previous room, you can notice that a scuffle has seemed to occur here.
Hmm. No, is Duke realizing this because he knows about the
Yeah.
footsteps? Okay.
Well, that was my spot
Yep.
on the things.
14, you notice like the damaged table, but not too much beyond. I was calling like 15 as sort of the break mark of it.
Mm-hmm. All good.
Someone was kicking ass in here.
I see no bubble gum.
I have no bubble gum.
You just say as you start weeping.
Hasn't been invented yet.
You don't know this is a place of ancient magic. They could have ancient bubble gum.
I like how dejected you were at that.
Back then we just called it bubble gum. Sorry, I'll stop.
I'm gonna come around and like bring my light within range of the statue and have a good look at it.
The statue itself is fairly well made. Do you want to make another spot check or a search check on it? Are you searching it or spotting on
Yeah.
it? Now that your light is actually properly hitting it.
Oh, that was a
Another
spot.
2.
Did you want me to do a search or no?
We'll just treat that.
Yeah.
So, the statue itself is a little odd. As you can't really. It seems like a normal statue, except quite strikingly, you notice that on one of its hands there does appear to be a dried red stain.
Oh,
I'm finding another fucking weeping angel.
I have a bad feeling about this statue. Anyone know how to smash rocks? I can, but it'd be a boot.
I've got a hammer. I'm not weird at it.
Looking back up at Cho and the barbarian, either you two want to smash this rock?
I'll give it a go. I'll walk towards the statue.
Yep. So so you walk up to it, and what do you do?
Ready my hammer,
Hmm.
and then
Back the fuck up.
I'll smash the
I'm gonna
Red.
crouch behind the table.
red stained hand on it, on the statue.
Yep. Give me 1 second.
That's 1d20.
Yep. Okay. So, well, roll your attack roll.
Yeah, so I think the 1d8 plus 7. 7. Gonna not. It got a 9.
Yep. Give me a second.
That's a one-handed hammer. Warhammer, sorry.
Sorry. Multiple tabs. Lots of scrolling. My bad. Just as my music runs out, but wait, it's auto playing, and the statue seems to move and catch your hammer mid-air,
Oh,
What the fuck?
ripping it from your hand and throwing it across the room to
What?
this far corner.
The statue's alive.
Lord.
Got in like a reflex check to like dodge backwards.
Oh, yeah, I'll give you a. Do you want to? I'll give you a tumble check, and for every 5 points above 10, then I'll let you move 5 feet.
So what do I roll for
So
that?
you roll 1d10. Sorry, 1d20 plus your tumble check.
A tumble check.
If you get less than 10, I'm gonna treat you as falling over and just like kind of Jesus Christ.
What's the tumble check? What's the
Tumble is a skill, so it's near the bottom on the list. But cheers.
It's a -2. Alright.
Oh no.
See how we go.
Nat 1.
Holy shit!
Slipping on some of the dust. You don't even move 5 feet. You fall down prone where you were. So I'm going to just put that snail icon on you to say that you're prone.
Alright, I guess
And
having...
does everyone want to roll initiative?
Oh boy.
Yeah. Do I have to roll it? So? Yeah.
Everyone, yes.
What's the roll initiative again?
So it's roll 1d20 plus your initiative score. So
God,
that
evil.
should be, yeah.
The -2. Oh no, is that
Damn.
no intelligence?
We just about hit the
no,
2 hour
so-
mark. We'll take a piss before we start the combat.
Yep, sounds
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Well, that
2
actually
plus
sounds like a
2.
great idea.
Just slip over. 12. That is-
And another one.
I'm gonna use the bathroom.
You like a few constructs, don't you? You filthy little people watching YouTube.
No, I've just got fucking Megadeth playing in the background.
Ah. I'll send you what I'm like listening while DMing this part in a second. Oh.
Yeah, this is what I'm listening to.
I'm watching like a it's a song called Shinsu, which is about like magic, and it's from Tower of God.
Bit oopsie daisy slipped over the dust.
Thank you, Intelo. You know, it's funny. I've already been listening to Duke Nukem music.
Come and get it, oh yeah.
Cheers.
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 Who we still waiting on?
Flint.
You all here?
Yep.
And,
No.
Fog? No, he's different.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh no, welcome back. Daytona.
I'm here.
Let's go.
Alrighty, we're here.
Kick some ass.
That's
and chew
ah,
bubble
so you're here as well.
Yeah.
So, wait. So, need to figure out where. So, from the now one of Daytona, everything else is going to be initiative. So,
Yeah.
give me a second. So, I already have construct. I need to put fog in here. So I should have. So Daytona, what was your initiative? Can you read it out to
12.
me? 12. Antelo.
15.
15. Barry.
22.
22 for Barry. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Okay. Flint.
4.
4. Civvy.
23.
23. What? You're not that fast. Fuck. What? How?
I have 6 initiative.
You're useless though. How? Sorry.
I know. I like. I've been trying to figure out like what the fuck am I gonna
Sword
do here?
Sage has high dex and gains initiative per level.
What's he? What? So
17.
Aska, 17. Okay. So Fog, what was yours?
15.
15. Okay. So now I will roll this. So where is the initiative on this creature? It is. $17. Descending. So, Civi, you act first.
Hmm.
Blow up.
Oh yes. So just to let I'll put a small symbol where I'm just going to put it as a small X behind you, Daytona. That's where they threw your weapon.
Or is it in the wall?
No, it's just on the floor.
it's
Like
on the
they
ground.
just like took it. Well, just like grabbed it and then threw it.
Yeah, right.
1 second, please.
If anyone wants to try and dissuade this, I'll beat them.
Smacked it right in the hand.
I do apologize. I'm just rereading through my things very fast.
Oh, that's pretty fine. That's all fine. Cheers, gunpie.
Yeah.
So it's movement, standard action, and attack action, right?
Movements. So there is movement actions. There are standard actions. There are swift actions and immediate actions, and
Would
also free actions.
would Cloak of Deception be a swift action?
Cloak of Deception.
The menus are
It
all
should
fine.
say on the object whether or not it should have activation. So Cloak of Deception. Let me just check.
Yeah. I have an idea.
Cloak of Deception. Sorry, I was about to say Disleption.
It's a swift action.
Swift action personal.
Mhm.
Okay, so then I could use that. Could I move up to the statue and then hit it with mountain hammer while invisible? Could I do that?
Yes.
Are
Then
you
let's-
invisible currently?
If he uses
well, I'm
Cloak
gonna-
of Deception, then yes, he is.
And then it's going to be I'm invisible to the end of the turn, so I can move up to him or the statue, and then use mountain hammer, which ignores armor and all that, and like I'm striking
Yeah.
him.
Mountain hammer.
Ignores
Is-
DR, not armor.
Yeah.
Overcomes DR and hardness.
Mm.
All right.
Yep.
hold
So
on.
you need to roll to hit. It can whether. So
It would be against touch.
So
It'd be
it's
against
yeah,
touch
it's
armor.
yeah. Well, unless it can see him.
Greater invis.
Now, because Flynn, if I remember, since I have weapons finesse, is
It
it
can't see him. I was just saying
or
that
is
just
it
to fuck with him.
Shadow Blade that it goes off of Dex? instead of strength?
BAB plus Dex.
BAB plus Dex. Okay, thank you.
And Masterwork weapons, so +1. And you also have Insightful Strike in your Shadow Hand discipline, so another +1.
Jesus, I love it. 4. Damn,
You miss.
bitch.
It is now Barry's turn.
Come on, Barry.
Well, I'm going to change the plan a little, so I'm going to.
Oh, because Barry was going to charge or something.
Yeah.
Barry could like
Barry is
If you
a
get, like, a
ogre. He's
DC
a large creature.
you can. I'll just allow you can move over here, and since the
That's where I
table
was
is only about like 2-3 foot off the ground, that like it can just step over it.
Okay.
It can't charge, but yeah, it can step over and just point itself at it.
Then- Let's see here. So since I did that, can I do a full attack? Or can I just do a normal attack?
Normal.
Just normal. So full attack
Okay.
requires you to give up all other actions.
1d6 plus 5. Okay. Let's type that in for the attack. Space.
Oh yeah, my +1 grit for the start of a round.
God, I can't move that statue out the way now.
6.
Oh, that's moving the entire building.
7.
Whoops.
Does a 7 hit?
That's a nat
No.
1.
Nat 1, so critical failure.
Damn, these rolls right now.
It evolved.
Well, I was wanting to get rid of that statue and move the statue completely out the way, but like I can't select it because it's technically building material for me. So like I need to highlight the entire thing. But when I tried to before, it highlighted the entire building, and I'm not even going to try and move it. So now I've just got it like underneath of it. But yeah, this is kind of like what it sort of looks like now that it's active.
Ew. Looks like a JoJo character.
It's kind of shiny, but like yeah. So that's what the spot check would have revealed, is that it's kind of mercurial looking statue. To the untrained eye, it just looked like a metal statue that looked fairly shiny. Whoops. Sorry, I'm just putting the building back where it was. There we go. So it could. Oh, sorry. I completely like lost track. I didn't realize Barry only had one attack. So construct. So it is the construct's turn, and so it is going to. It's going to strike at you, Daytona.
Slap myself.
So D20 plus. So 36 and 29 both hit, I'm guessing.
I don't know, how do I know that that does hit?
Your AC, man. It'd be
So the
your
armor class
buff
is
AC.
the green thing that like you have
Armor
noted on your character floating above your character in this.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It'd be going off your flat-footed, which I mean probably 10.
It did just do 32 damage to you in total with the 2 slam attacks.
So,
You're
30.
down to 5 hit points if I'm reading that correctly from my zoomed out position.
Okay. Fantastic.
It is now Aska's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna cast a spell.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Hopefully it works. 1d20 plus 2 plus 5.
Also bear in mind that when you're casting spells and everything, think about what you're trying to target. So Tasha's and things like that is mind affecting. Do you think that these creatures have a mind to affect? So
No.
same thing, like you have to think about, am I casting a nice spell at a nice creature?
Some of those actually heal them.
Most of them do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for like ice and energy based attacks, typically they don't. It's only with positive and negative you generally see those things. With some fire creatures, I do know that there is fire does heal them, but yeah. So you know that this creature was pretending to be a statue, and that it's very methodical with how it acts and looks. It's very metallic looking.
So it could think.
If you want to gamble on that.
Oh,
Well,
that's
to
The only thing I
be
can do,
honest,
but
you
everything
kind of
else
had it
is
spelled out
touch
for you.
range.
Mm.
Everything else I have is touch range, so I can't really do anything but that.
You could buff a companion or something.
With what? I don't have anything to buff.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Buff with
You
this.
made your character. So yes, continue. Do whatever you want.
I'm gonna do it. I need to do something.
Yep.
What d20 plus 2? Okay. That's even if it hits, though.
Well, you need to cast the spell, and then if it's ranged, then it doesn't have like if it's not a ray attack or something like that. Is it a ray?
No. It's just ranged.
It's just
The
targeted,
only
so
other
you
thing
don't
that I
need to
have
roll
that's
to
a
hit.
ray, but Sib's annoying.
Yeah, so you pass to cast the spell, and so the spell lands on the creature. However, it doesn't seem affected in the least.
Well,
End of your turn, or do you want
yeah,
to move or
end
something
my
like
turn.
that? It's Fog's turn now.
Just gonna shoot it.
Yay!
Cheers to Fog. Come on, let's see those epic arrows come out.
Okay. 5-foot step here, but I still will get -2 because I have one creature between me and this thing.
Yep.
Okay. It would be 18 and 14.
18 and 14, so unfortunately you do not hit with an 18 and a 14.
Bloody hell.
Okay, sweet. That's it for my turn.
So
God damn.
it's now Antelo's turn.
Oh shit.
Are we ready to chew ass and eat bubble gum?
Gonna
I
shoot
hope so. So I'm gonna be firing 3 times in a row.
Yep, so bear in mind that each attack is going -2 because you have a large creature in the way.
Yep. So that'll be a plus.
Ooh. 23 hits.
Okay, so only 1 hit.
Yep. Your weapons are magic?
Yeah.
Yep.
13 damage.
The small metallic bolt of some description that you fire
Not bolt.
Sorry, yeah, but from everyone else's perspective, they've never seen anything like this, so they just describe it as a small metallic bolt. It seems to fire and land in the creature, dealing a bit of damage. It is now Daytona's turn.
So, what's like the status of since I've slipped over? Like, do I have a negative penalty to getting up, or what's the deal?
So
You're in a very shit spot.
Yeah.
I think your only option is to try and ninja roll away, so you need to tumble. And so for each creature, wait, it's
Well,
3.5.
can I tumble and then heal afterwards? Is that like is that one
Tumble
turn? Or?
is considered movement, so so you can tumble away. Oh wait, you could 5-foot step backwards outside of its range.
He's on his
Uh-huh.
ass.
Oh wait, no,
He's
you
on
can't.
his own.
You're on his ass, so he only can tumble. So you could tumble, but it'll be. You could tumble 5 foot away, but it would be DC 15 you need to beat. So that's a 1/4 chance. Otherwise, you provoke an attack of opportunity, and it's going to like slap
Blackjack.
you. Then again, getting up will provoke an attack of opportunity. This is like more or less the only way to like try and ninja
Okay,
roll away from
I was
it.
gonna, Obviously, use 2
Or you
charges.
could just continue to lie on the ground and hope it doesn't target you next turn.
I'll just
Yeah,
use
you're
2.
knowing you, Dan. It's gonna target him.
I'm just
I'm
use
gonna
2.
roll a 1d3 each turn from now
I'm gonna
on.
use
to
2
see who it
charges on my
targets.
healing belt.
Oh well, you can use that while down because it is
Yeah.
on you. So you use 2 remaining charges, so you heal 3d8 points of damage.
3d8.
Yep. And you can also still make your tumble check if you wanted, so you heal 17.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah.
if you fail the tumble check, then of course you will provoke an attack of opportunity. So if you want to lie on the floor for a bit, have a brief little nap, then it'll be fine.
No, I'll try to say 5 plus 17. It's 22. I'll try to do the tumble check. So what's the tumble check again?
So
1d20
it's
plus your
1d20
tumble.
plus your tumble, and you need to beat DC 15.
1d20 plus, what was it?
Tumble.
Your tumble skill,
Oh,
the skill check,
Oh.
and the DC, what you need to beat to make it is 15. So 15 or
plus
higher.
2.
So you need to roll a 13, which has a 35% chance.
Yay!
19. So you're able to tumble onto your weapon. You can't pick it up this turn, but you've managed to literally. You know when you see those kids at the gym and they're like elementary school and they're just doing roly polies? You effectively just do that out of the way.
Hell yeah. Better.
And it's now Flint's turn.
So is this thing attached to the ground?
Attached to the ground. It's on the ground.
I'm just gonna hit it. Yep.
29 does hit. You do get -2 to that from trying to attack behind. Wait, so it's in range. Yeah, wait, so what's your range with your
25.
Jeez.
weapon? 25 foot?
Hit for 16.
I can kill you from across the table while eating my lunch.
25 feet. I have a 10
Those
feet
aren't
base
focused.
reach, and I'm using a large two-handed weapon that also has reach.
Jesus Christ.
He's made of reach.
The 16 damage. He's on his ass. He hits the wall.
Wait. So you're large, so you have 10 foot.
Yep. And then I have a reach weapon which doubles it, but it's also a large reach weapon which increases its base reach. If not, I can take the 5-foot step and then we still apply it.
Because I don't think reach...
Weapon size categories affect reach
It
and
does.
range.
So 15. So a typical large character wielding a reach weapon of the appropriate size can attack a creature 15 to 20 foot away. It doesn't double.
Reach double. Okay, well then it's 25. 20 then.
Yeah.
Base. But then it's a large
just-
weapon which also has a size increment increase.
Yeah, but it doesn't work like that, is what I'm guessing at. And so that's what I was double checking because that sounded off. And so, yeah, hit reach weapon. But, like, yeah. So it doesn't double the reach or anything like that. So you can reach 20 feet with it. So, as you were saying, you can still, like, take a 5-foot step and do it. But, yeah, it's not. You don't just have, like, 25-foot reach.
Hang on. Larger and smaller versions of ranged weapons have correspondingly longer or shorter range increments each time. You increase a weapon size, lengthen its range increment by 25%.
Yep.
So,
Arms and
typical large
equipment
reach.
guide on size and range. I would.
Well, you literally didn't read the last sentence of what I said. So a typical large creature wielding a reach weapon of an appropriate size. So an appropriate size is the size category of what they have. Can reach 15 or 20 foot away with a reach weapon.
Yes, but then it also says 20. Fuck, I'll take the
Oh,
5-foot
this
step.
also-
Done.
Yeah, but also this does point out a good thing. You, with a reach weapon and you are large, you cannot attack adjacent creatures up to 10 foot away.
I have a
So you
spike
have a
chain
blind
that
spot.
explicitly states that I can.
Well, it literally says chain spike underneath of this.
I'll give you the page for the spike chain.
I'm on it. But no, underneath the ruling of reach weapon specifically says, as a large creature wielding a reach weapon of your appropriate size, you can attack 15 to 20 feet away, but you cannot attack adjacent creatures or creatures up to 10 foot away.
A spike chain has reach, so you can strike opponents 10 feet away with it. This is referring to a medium-sized creature. In addition, unlike most weapons with reach, it can be used against an adjacent foe. So yes, I can.
One second.
And I can link you to the page on the D&D wiki.
No, just shut up 1 second. Oh, yeah.
Yep, so
Sorry, I was just
verbatim
reading
from
the
the
ruling
original
on
guide.
reach weapon. But yeah.
Dan?
Yep.
Direct excerpt from Weapons and Armor and Size Categories, Chapter 1, Weapons and Armor, Larger and Smaller
No,
Weapons.
we don't need to keep quoting this. I'm already on those pages. I was like, okay, so I literally put in D&D text chat reach weapon, and yes, so Flynn did point out that the spike chain specifically does state it can be used on a person adjacent to them. So it's a special weapon in that sense. So yes, it does overpower that ruling. But yes, apart from that, yeah, 15 to 20 foot is his range.
Yeah.
Well, max range. So yes, not 25. But
Court.
we're getting caught up in semantics here. So
It's like a
16
court
damage.
case.
It's not court cases. It's how D&D always goes, because everyone always has a
Yeah,
different
court case.
understanding.
According to Section B.
So,
So is your weapon magical?
no.
Okay.
Now, because of knockback, and he's next to a wall, so that obviously put him into the wall with knockback, and then here comes the dungeon crash damage because you hit the wall. He's also prone, by the way.
Yep. So takes. So that goes up to that. Yep. And so it is now Civi's turn again.
Nice. All right. I'm gonna activate the stance. Give me a moment. Island of the Blades. So that's gonna be a swift action if I remember.
Yep.
And then I'm going to try to hit it with Drain Vitality.
Roll your attack.
Key.
Keep in mind, all strike maneuvers are in addition to your actual attack.
15.
15 to hit?
Yep.
And wait, he is prone. Let me double
Negative
check
4.
that. They are
No,
considered
ranged gets a minus to hit prone. Melee gets a plus.
He gets a negative 4 to AC against melee checks just by being prone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah, he has
also
less AC,
loses
yeah.
his- yeah, he also loses his dex because he's considered flat-footed when he's on the ground. I think. But, well,
Yes.
that's how I generally treat it. So, with neg 4 and that, so that puts him down to that. And no, unfortunately, you still miss him.
God damn it, Dan.
The man is just like, what's that Brazilian dance where they just spin around on the floor?
Capoeira.
Yeah, something like that. He's just doing that, baiting you.
Capoeira.
Yeah, he just pulses his groinal region in your direction.
Eddie
Or
Goro
at
from
least you
Tekken.
think he does. It is now Barry's turn.
All right,
But-
I was gonna say, but last thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back,
Yep.
and that's it. Now I'm ending my turn.
Okay, I'm gonna 5-foot step in front of him. And then I don't know if, because it says I can do a full range, but some do not, or full action, but some do not count. I don't know if just attacking it normally would.
Hang on, let me.
So what are you
So it's
trying
an
to do?
owlbear skeleton. Is that what it is?
Yeah, and it's just doing claw and teeth.
I'm looking.
For a full round.
Full attack, 2 claws, and bite, 1 melee. So roll. What the fuck? So okay, so roll. So it's a full attack, is what you're doing, yeah?
Yes.
So 1d20 plus 6 twice. So do that.
Separately or together?
Separately, because they're 2 different attacks. And then another one. And then now you do 1d20 plus 1 for the bite. Well, that one definitely fucking missed.
Now, one down.
Yeah. Sorry. 1 plus 1. It's a close one, but I don't think it hits.
The 18 though.
18? 18 does hit. Well, he's prone. 18 does hit.
Yep. So that deals 1d6 plus 5.
These fucking ones.
Those are so many
Brutal.
fucking ones this session, my god.
We're getting some very
We've
bad.
had like
rolls.
what, fucking 6 ones one game.
If we got another one, I feel like we need to beat up the DM.
What?
What? You didn't
Six
hear anything.
damage?
Don't worry about it.
The owlbear's claws, are they magic or whatever it's attacking with?
No,
I don't know if they're classified as magic.
they're not.
They're not? Ah, okay. You seem to scrape at the exterior of it without dealing damage.
You're up.
Sunstrike's turn.
Just smack the shit out of the air there. Mr. Construct.
Dan?
What? Sorry?
Your turn.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Yeah. My bad.
He fell
Cheers.
asleep. behind
No,
the
I
wheel.
wasn't. I was typing. Cheers.
Cheers.
So. Okay. Where the fuck is this creature at? So. It's going to try to get to its feet. So it gets up, that provokes an attack of opportunity from Flint, which misses. And then the owlbear.
How do I do that? Is it just a normal
roll-
attack?
It's a
1d20
normal
plus
attack.
6. Wait, that was a damage roll. Hang on, I fucked that up. That's the attack roll. I just saw the 2 pluses and it's like, that doesn't look right.
Oh, sorry, I was just glancing at the numbers. Yes, 26 hits.
Okay, that's the damage roll. Nice, fucking holy shit.
Double one.
Double
Yep,
one.
okay. So, yep, you deal
And-
some damage.
But
No
then,
dungeon
you know,
crashing.
there's the follow-up as well.
There's no follow-up. You didn't do more than 5 points of damage to him, so you don't send him 5 foot back.
Okay.
Beyond the 10.
For every 5 points of damage with dungeon crashing, you send them 5 foot.
I don't know what
back.
his DR is, so I don't know.
Yeah. That's just what I meant. So you didn't do enough. But with that, you can kind of discern its DR. Because if you didn't do 5 points of damage, then you know what its DR is. However, Asker, you also miss, and so it's back up. I kind of want to attack someone. It's gonna
He's
prove.
standing up,
Well,
it's
okay,
still
wait. 2
working.
people have already like. It can't charge, but it could. What? Wait, can it charge?
Move.
It uses
It's already had
movement
its
action.
move.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna have to just like.
Attack the owlbear or attack the person next to you?
It's gonna hit Civvy.
Civi, is your invis off?
Yes.
Yeah,
It is
it's at-
off, but
it's
I
at
do
the end of
have
their turn.
Island of the Blades on. I should
It's-
still have the
N-
flank.
No, that is not what that does.
So,
right. I'm thinking
Their
something else.
invis thing is until the end of their turn or something, so it's literally just an ability to get them flat-footed by the looks of it. So, it's rolling one of these against. Actually, well, I should have rolled a 1d2 first to see if it attacks you or the owlbear. So I'll roll a 1d2 to see if it hits you. You're 2, owlbear is 1. 2, so yeah, okay, it was attacking you anyway. So 23, I'm guessing that does beat your AC.
It does, but I want to check something very fast. Wait,
You have, there's it, your fucking dodge maneuver, whatever it's called.
Is their dodge maneuver an immediate action?
It's a counter. Hang on, I gotta find it.
are we talking about Zephyr Dance or Shadow Jump?
Zephyr Dance, let me read it. Immediate
That's-
action. Plus 4 AC, if you want to use it.
If he did hit me, then yeah, I want to use it, and then he can't touch me. 24 AC then.
Yep.
Just for like future things.
Yeah.
Immediate actions can only be used between when an attack is declared and a roll is done. You can't see that the roll has succeeded and then use it.
This one explicitly states that you can use it after the attack has been resolved, but before damage. Hang on, I'll link it to you so you know that I'm not talking shit.
See, this is why no one likes the Book of Weeaboo Fighting Magic, because it's literally just all cringe and it breaks rules.
No, I can do this.
Yeah.
because it's just
Flynn told me how to play, like, when he told me how to play the character, it was like, I want to do that. I wanted that because I knew you wouldn't like it.
Because this means that it's faster than a Shadow Cloak, which is an item that I've banned explicitly.
Keep in mind, he can't use these. If he uses this once in a combat encounter, he can't do it again.
Yeah, I can't spam shit.
Can if he was a Warblade.
Well, I ain't cringe.
Well, he can refresh it, but then he needs to take a full round action to do
So,
it.
yeah, they don't hit you.
Good.
Asuka's turn.
Get fucked in.
Okay.
He's gonna go for you again just for that.
I know.
No,
but I have
dummy,
an idea.
Civvy.
Nah, I'm not that like kind of spiteful. I just like
I'm
hate
gonna
the
go
weird
right here.
magic.
I think it's fucking cool
Yeah.
as shit.
And then I'm going to chill touch.
Yep. Okay. So you need to make a touch attack against them.
Touch attack. Is that just a normal attack or?
So it's your normal. So first you need to roll to cast the spell.
Okay.
Then you need to roll to hit them, and then the character, you don't have to roll anything different other than a normal attack roll. So you need to roll your chance to cast, which is your 1d20 plus 3 plus 5. I think I've seen you roll it in the past.
Oh.
Pass. And so now you need to roll to hit him. And so that is your 1d20 plus your base attack bonus plus your strength.
D20 plus basic attack bonus, which is 4. 4 plus my strength. Plus. So is it the ability score for the strength or the modifier?
Modifier. It's always modifier.
So if it's a negative, how does that work with the plus?
It's negative.
You'd minus it.
So it's 1d20 plus your BAB minus your modifier then.
Something like that.
19 does indeed hit. And so you were casting Chill Touch?
Yes.
So Chill Touch, just like having a gander at what it is. That's the point of negative energy damage. So
Also strength damage.
1 point of strength damage.
Yep, you have to make a
So-
fort save.
It needs to make a fort save. Let's go and get that down first. So its fortitude is not great, actually.
The fuck does a construct not have a good fort?
You
This
tell
one
me.
apparently.
Because mostly constructs are they're
Immune.
not like
So it passes on the it passes the necromantic strength damage. However, you deal 1d6 points of negative energy to it. So do you want to roll your 1d6 damage?
Yes. 6.
I just realized I could have done something else instead of Zephyr Dance. Fuck.
Yeah.
Probably not as an immediate action though. But cheers.
Well,
You know,
one
I'll
is a
DM it to
civvy.
Flint. I'll DM it to you because I think it'll have been funny, and I'm
Oh,
kind of
true.
disappointed in myself.
2 points is that's as much as Flint's last attack did, so it's not terrible.
No.
You bypassed the R.
No, it wouldn't have worked.
No.
So Fog, it's
Okay.
your turn now.
Damn.
God, it feels like
Let's
forever since
go.
Fog has managed to slice someone. Come on, let's see that.
Haven't done nothing.
Come at me.
Okay, so nobody actually prevents me from openly
Yeah,
striking this, isn't
you
it?
have a
Probably.
you have a direct line against him.
Let's go 12 and 26.
26 hits. The 12 does not. So you deal 12 piercing damage. Is your weapon magical?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. It does hit. It does deal damage.
Well, you
Just
scratched his paint.
not
Good
the
job.
response that you were looking at. So, Antelo, your turn now.
So 7.
I'm going to shoot it right in the balls. Never mind.
26 hits.
Crit.
Oh shit, that's a crit.
That's a crit.
That's a crit.
Careful. Wait.
If it's a construct, it's immune to it.
Elemental. I don't think all constructs are immune to crits.
Fucking most of them are.
Yes. So it unfortunately is not subject to critical hits. Construct type means that not subject to critical hits, non-lethal damage, ability damage. Oh, so it was immediately shouldn't have rolled the fort save because it's immune to ability damage.
Oh, whoop. No, I didn't mean to do that. That was I meant to do 1d4.
Yeah, that's a 1d20.
12 damage. Magic.
12 damage. Your weapon is magical.
Mm-hmm.
So that puts it up to. You can tell it's really starting to strain. Its alchemical surface seems to be almost like shifting, like melting away from some of its wounds and then trying to reform, but it's not doing it very well.
Eat shit and die.
It just looks at you, its mouth just kind of like gapes open, and you know how like that almost like venom look where it's just like
I flip it off.
strands between the upper and lower jaw, just like goes and screeches at you.
I flip it off.
So it's now Daytona's turn.
Right, so I'll pick up my hammer
Yep.
and I'll throw it at it. I'll throw it at the construct.
Oh my god, okay.
You just got your hammer back.
Fucking bear, you
Yeah, I'll
come
throw
up.
it back.
There's a bear in the way. If you get a nat 1, I'm treating it as hitting the bear.
Okay.
I've always done that. If there's
I
someone
don't
in the
give a
way,
shit,
'cause
that'd
you
be
get a
funny.
-2 to hit. If you get
So-
a 1 in total, you hit the thing in the way.
So if you want to throw the weapon, it's a 1d20 plus BAB plus Dex.
So 1d20 plus BAB. So that is
And then Dex modifier.
say plus 5.
He's gonna get a nat 1. I'm gonna call it.
If he manages to kill this creature, it'll be hilarious.
So
It'll
plus
be
5
fun.
plus
No.
was it agility?
Okay, he's either gonna kill it,
Dexterity.
miss,
Dexterity, so plus
or hit
the
Barry.
ability modifier.
Yes,
Yeah.
modifier.
Plus, do I have to do any brackets or?
No.
No. So just that.
Good at 10.
10 in total. You unfortunately miss, and your hammer or whatever weapon you were wielding careens into the wall nearby as it sidesteps it, and then looks at you and then points.
Damn it. Oh, well, that's my turn.
It is now Flint's turn.
Good effort.
Hang on. There you go. So I'm deducting 2 for power attack. So I got a 26.
There are now 2 people in the way. So that is
Well, it still hits.
-4 in. It actually misses.
22.
Yes.
What? Okay.
23 AC. Everyone else has been hitting it on like 23s or higher, unless it's been a touch or a
Yep.
weird attack. Unfortunately, a 22 does miss.
Mm.
So, you doing anything else with your turn, or
No.
it's Civi's turn then? Civi,
No.
let's see your bad boy damage come out.
Bad, but well, I got some bad news for you. I need to back up again.
Ah, well, that is a bad boy maneuver, I guess.
Wait, do I get a 5-foot or a 10-foot step if I'm just moving? Like if I'm trying to get behind Cho?
Well, you know that if you're trying to get, well, so the distance from you to Cho would be 5 foot here, 5 foot there, 5 foot there, 5 foot there. So that's like 20 foot. So
All right, so let's just say like
normal movement.
right next to him, right there. Would that be good enough?
That would be 10 foot.
Oh, that'd be 10 foot.
So 5 foot would be here. There's a table here.
Hmm.
And also you can't 5 foot step diagonally, as I mentioned. Yeah.
I think I'll be fine doing this. I'm just gonna take another 5-foot step back, and then
Bitch.
I'm going
Why can't you just
to
move? I want to slap you.
fuck you, and I'm gonna be hugging Cho for a moment, and I'm gonna be using adaptive style. So that means there goes my turn.
What does adaptive styles do?
That's
Uh,
so that's the thing that gives him all of his maneuvers back, and that's a full round action. You can't take a 5-foot step.
Oh, I have to. Okay, so I have to
No,
wait till
5-foot
next turn.
steps are free actions. You can
Really?
always take a 5-foot step.
Yep.
It
Okay, well
just
there you
counts
go.
as your
That's
maneuver
yep,
action.
you get that.
So that's the difference between a free action. Free action, you can take as many free actions as you want in a turn. However, they are limited to 1 per free action. And so, for instance, like dropping a weapon, if you had 2 weapons, you could take a free action to drop the one in your left hand, one in your right hand.
I mean, that's
either
how I'm
way,
shooting so frequently, is because I literally have free actions for reloading.
Yep. And so, it is now Barry's turn.
Is there a limit to how many full actions I can do? Full round?
One.
Full round, 1 full round, because 1 round is
Okay.
1 full round. You can take a 5-foot step and a full round. But you can't attack and then move. You have to move before attacking. There's a specific feat for moving after attacking. If I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just attack.
Are you
I
full
mean,
round
you can
attacking?
tell this thing is nearly dead. So, like, at this point, you're just pretty much like berries trying to soak it up. I just hope it doesn't kill your, like, seeing eye bear.
Even if it does
Yeah.
die, Death Masters, like it explicitly states, you get 1 back in 24 hours.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
but I'm
comes
going to
back.
explicitly kill it when it comes back. I'm gonna pull it back into
Yeah,
the
Rock's
earth.
full, Owlbear dies. Okay.
So yeah, I guess
No.
I'm gonna do a full round.
A very seductive horse comes out of the ground and pulls it into the other campaign.
no.
Yay! Sorry. But you said full round? You're doing?
Yeah.
Yep, so roll your attacks. 20 misses.
Damn. How much AC
And
does
then
this thing have?
another 20
23.
d6.
I said that like literally just before.
Yeah,
this.
like they're doing the full
Twen-
round attack. So, and then you've got. Let me bring that up again.
20
And then you
+1.
have a 1d20 plus 1. So
They all
they
miss.
all miss.
Okay, so
So,
Construct's turn.
construct indeed. And so I'm going to roll a 1d2 to see who has its threat right now. 1 being the owlbear, 2 being the creature, because it can't really.
Ask.
Oh, well, it could 5-foot step above. Wait, how big are you, Aska?
medium.
Ah. Ooh. Ooh. It's going to 5-foot step on top of you. It's large. And
It's kind of go.
I'm going to roll a 1d3 to see like who it attacks. 1 being the owlbear, 2 being Aska, 3 being 3 being. Oh wait, actually, nah, fuck it. I'm just attacking. I'm just gonna attack Sibby.
Oh,
He's
I
hurt
see how
me.
it is.
He's hurt me. I don't like martial maneuvers. I need to wipe this out. Oh, whoops. That's not meant to be plus 11. It's meant to be plus 17. Well, it still hits, but next one
Yeah,
I'll
no,
do-
that hits.
Yeah. The other one misses, though. 19. You have 20 AC, correct?
Yep.
Fuck! It's like a 3+. It should have hit, but roll 1d8. So for the one that
Wait.
did hit.
He took his full round refresh.
Yep.
Civvy,
Yeah.
you have Zephyr Dance.
Not anymore.
He
wait,
refreshed.
when I get it back at the start of my next
He
turn now?
refreshed. Oh, that feels so
Wait,
good. Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
wait.
fuck
wait.
you, Dan.
No, fuck
Wait,
you.
hold on,
Damage,
hold on, hold on,
damage
hold on.
is already rolled. I'm not.
Wait, hold on. I'm actually a little confused. Isn't it I get my stuff back the beginning of my next turn?
I'm gonna
Or-
read this feat.
Yeah, hold on. I have it up right now. With just a short period of meditation, and you can change your maneuvers and tactics. It's a benefit ready at any time by taking a full round action.
He didn't take a
Damage
full
has already
round
been done.
action.
It doesn't matter. So just
Take
take
the
the hit.
hit.
I'll read on how this works.
So how much damage do I take?
19.
And yes, he
19.
did take a full round action to reset then.
Yeah, it's not explicit. This is exactly why absolutely
Yep.
no one in the D&D community treats the Book of Weeaboo Fighting Magic.
See,
with
and this
anything
is
other
why
than
from now on,
disregard.
I'm going to delete the fighter and replace it with Warblade because it's good. Yeah, so you
Okay.
actually do have it in the subsequent
that's
round.
nice,
So yes,
Annie.
it is ready. Civi.
Anyway,
It's not
Asuka,
your
your
next
turn.
turn. It's the next round.
So if I move, my character will like, let's see, like 5 here. Would I be
What do
fine?
you mean, like,
in the
next
attack?
round?
Yeah, you're directly behind it. Sorry, I should have pointed
Okay.
it directly
That's
like
it.
that.
A
I'll
round
just type it
reset
to you, Civi.
occurs-
Mhm,
Yeah,
please.
a round reset occurs when you go to the next time of the top order of the list. So when the
Okay.
round refreshes and the next person at the or the person
That
at the
work
highest
fine?
goes first.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, no, it just says the subsequent round.
I guess I'm gonna cast inflict moderate wounds on, and hopefully it does something.
Inflict moderate wounds. Yep.
Yeah.
So you need to roll to cast. So that is a 1d20 plus plus your 3 for your caster level plus
Yeah.
5 for your stats. So you need to beat that's moderate, so that second level spell.
I was going to mention something, but I'm waiting to see if he figures it out.
Yeah, I
let's
know
just-
exactly what you're thinking of.
Let's
But
calm
even
down.
then, he can't do it because,
Just
you know...
shut up. Not your turn. So
Anyway,
There's a
Asuka,
little
so
salt going
you're
on right now.
casting like a second level spell, correct?
Good.
yeah.
Yep, so
Wait,
you
let
need to beat DC 12 with a 1d20 plus your caster level plus your ability modifier. So you cast off of intelligence.
I think that's what I put in. Yeah.
Yep, so 13,
plus
you
5.
succeed, so you need to roll to hit.
Which is
Touch
that
attack,
funny
and
one.
you are directly behind them, so you get +4 flanking.
So do I just add it to it? The +4?
You can just roll your normal attack, and I'll take it into account.
Okay. Let's see, because I have it written down now. D20 +4 -1. Okay.
I need to read something specifically on Civi's skill.
+4 -1. 9.
9 damage. Dealing 9 points of damage to the creature, it does indeed seem to suddenly shudder before falling to its knees and keeling over in its entirety.
Woo!
Piece of shit.
And no one died.
Russell's dead.
All right.
Unfortunately.
I'm gonna use my other belt of healing very fast. Just another
Yep.
charge.
So where's my hammer?
Good one, dickhead.
I'm gonna do inflict light wounds on my bugbear.
Guys, I needed to go.
Are you sure you
I
want
don't
to do
think-
that?
Oh,
What's that, Fog?
you're heading off, Fog?
15.
I will try to return as fast as I can. I cannot really promise much.
Who
Yeah,
is
we'll
you?
probably wrap up in the next 30 minutes, but yeah, if you don't come back, then I'll let you know what happens in
Okay,
messages.
okay.
Wanna say
I
before
want
you
Go
go
you
really
to
pissing,
soon,
okay.
guys.
I want
Yeah.
you to-
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I have 3 stacks on my heal belt. I want to use one use each time on anybody who is injured.
I
Yep,
need
okay.
it, please.
I need it.
I need it.
Well,
Yep,
okay,
so
well, I'm at half health. I
one
don't
on
know how much
Daytona?
Civi has.
one on
I'm at
Daytona,
less than
one
health.
one on
I'm at 19.
Daytona, one on Civi, and then one on
Hang
Flint.
on.
You're okay with that?
1d8
Yeah, it's fine. I will drop. One sec.
Okay, see you later. 5, 3. So Daytona gets 5, Civi gets 3, Flint gets 7.
Oh, I was going to say,
I'm just treating
fair
it.
enough.
I'm just treating it in the
Unless
the
that's
order
a
that I
lot.
read them out.
Yeah, I mean, I was fine if I took the shittest heal because I got the most health, but alright.
Yeah, I
You're
didn't want
more
to be
needed.
biased. I didn't want to be
Oh,
biased,
hell
so it's
yeah.
the
I'm
order that I
healing.
read out.
I'm healing Cho with 2.
Oh, no, it's good. I'm at 39 out of 50.
You go
I'm
for
at-
it.
Oh,
I'm at
well, I can't really
27
say no
49
now,
now.
can I?
You're 49 now.
Alright.
I still got 1 charge, and I'm primarily a backline, so that's fine.
Oh, I'm at 27 health.
That was fun. I'm gonna be honest. That was actually fun.
I do like.
See, do you see how
rooms
much
where
better
it's
it
like
gets when you
things in
actually use your fucking abilities, Civvy? For a class based around their fucking abilities?
I do apologize that we didn't do the mock trials. I feel bad on that.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna be honest. I fucked myself with my sleep schedule.
Yeah.
Meh.
Now you just got to work out how to do that with a cleric.
It's a
Don't
battle
worry, dude.
cleric, so it's a bit different.
I'm talking about using his abilities at the right
I
time,
know,
not
I
casting
know.
in melee.
I know. I'm aware.
So
I'm sorry.
from here, once more, the room falls silent. The figure is now also collapsed, literally in front of the slightly. I'll move the corpse outside of the way because it's literally on the slightly ajar door.
Where's
Is
my
it
hammer?
blocking
No,
the
I'm gonna ask, now that it's dead, what the fuck was it?
It was, well, do you want to do any knowledge checks or something?
Oh yeah, I'll
Got
use my
knowledge
fucking
local.
absolutely wicked knowledge fucking nature, yeah. No, I'm not even gonna bother rolling for that.
What type of knowledge check would that be?
You
I'm
gotta
not telling you.
figure that out.
Hmm.
I can
What do you
tell you.
reckon?
Fuck it, I'll roll the knowledge nature then, because no one else fucking wants to. Yeah,
Oh,
when?
you got it.
I got a fucking 3.
Oh, well, I mean, if your knowledge makes you that, I can do that.
That is a fucking... No, hang on, I'll do it.
Joe's convinced
That's
it's
the
some
weirdest
sort of
looking
type of
fucking cat
frog.
I've ever seen.
He thinks it's some type of like forest frog.
Wow, he got a 3.
It got
What?
lost.
So where's
Alright.
Where's my hammer?
It's in the wall.
You've picked
Yeah,
up
but-
your hammer, don't worry, you've got it.
Your hammer's
Okay.
over here. But yeah.
Oh,
That's a
I figured
knowledge
out.
local, by the way, Dan.
Oh my god.
I'm well aware
could've-
it does stuff.
What
Wait,
the- all these
Antelo, what
rolls?
did you roll with that 19?
Knowledge local. I know it does
Knowledge
nothing.
local? Not really. You know that there are supposedly rumors of some moving statues in the older regions of the area, but not really that much. And no one else with a 3 and a 2 are able to make out anything.
We big brain. He ate a
Can I do
frog.
a knowledge check?
Someone just
Oh,
kicks it
that's
and just goes, "That's a weird looking fucking cat over there."
Can I do a knowledge check?
Ma!
Yeah.
Ah,
Well,
I get this fucking cat.
1d20.
Daytona. Wait. Daytona, do you have any knowledge?
Oh.
He's a fighter, so he has knowledge nature.
Where do
Well,
I
no,
check
but
that?
like knowledge is a trained skill. You can't even roll it if you don't.
Oh
have
yeah,
one
if he doesn't have a point in it, then yeah, he's got nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
I'm retarded. I can't do anything.
so from here,
Yeah.
what do you want to do? There is a strange crumbled like esque part of the wall over here,
Oh, can
and
I
then
search
there is
the
a
creature?
adjacent. You can search the creature.
Like, yeah, I'll search the construct. Okay.
Do you want to roll a search check on it?
Yes, I shall. It's the -2.
Why are you touching its feet?
I'm
touching
looking
its
for
feet.
something.
Get off its feet.
-2. $14.
So, searching over its smooth exterior, you can't really find much. However, you do find 2 large metallic orbs that seem to be hanging between 2 limbs.
Oh, what's the shiny thing here?
And
I
upon
don't think you
looking-
realise what he just said.
Two balls.
And whilst he's searching, he starts to notice a distinct trickle of liquid appear from his side upon the creature.
The,
Wait,
The now dead creature moans slightly.
What's this sticky stuff on my face?
Ectoplasm.
Ew.
Ooh. Spooky ghost.
Smells a bit funny.
Cheers.
For
That's
passes to
rancid.
yellow orb balls.
Aside from that, what are you all doing?
I'm gonna take a peek through this fucking door.
I was
So
actually
you're
gonna do
just
the
kind of
same.
like, so you're just like poking your head through. You're not like moving the door. You're just kind of like trying to
Yeah.
glance through.
Yeah, keep in mind, I do have my light in my mouth.
Everlasting sig.
Dude,
From
we're
that,
you're gonna
you're-
peek through and your head's just gonna get chopped off.
You can see the edge of a table in the far room, and apart from that, just like a layer of books on the walls, but not too much else. You do notice, however, all the books in the room that you're going to seem to be chained onto the bookcases.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna drink one of my lesser potions of restoration.
I'm going to drink
Wait,
my
no,
potion
hang
of
on. I'm
restoration
going to
as well.
explain this to you before you actually do that. So
Okay.
restoration restores ability damage and other things. It doesn't make your
Oh.
HP go up.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yep.
Well,
Restoration is like against ability damage or condition effects.
I've got rations, so does that get my health back up?
No.
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 Rations are what you just need to live.
Okay, well then.
You have nothing.
You'll just passively heal if no one else can heal you.
I
Okay.
got a more serious question. Since Duke is currently looking in, what angle is he bent at? Is it showing ass?
fuck?
Yes, I guess towards you. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna take a crouch. I'm gonna start studying again.
Damn, did Rogue or whatever the big.
Right, alright, that was a movement action to crouch. That provokes an attack of opportunity.
What from you?
Oh, we
Yeah,
currently
no, I'm
make-
Yeah, but
attacking
if you-
Civvy. That hits.
if-
Fuck you, Civvy.
Yeah, but if you
Use
hit
his
him, you
effort
have
dance,
to
bitch.
realize. No, but you have to realize if you deal damage to him, then you're going to send him flying directly into his ass. That's just what he wants.
Go
Oh,
in.
no. No, hang on.
fool.
Wait, no. Let's do some basic trigger. Alright, so he's here.
Ladies.
So this means he goes this way.
Yeah,
but I
and
still
this
go
guy
in.
is currently looking through
he
the
lit.
door
No, wait,
there.
hang on. That means that
his
he
ass
smacks
is like
his
here.
left nut as he goes flying into the wall.
I'm going in the door.
No, because like directly, if you wait, let's get the ruler out.
I'm
So
go-
like,
I'm
you're
going to
like
take a piss.
aiming to
Alright.
there.
No.
Enough.
Civvy was here originally.
Yeah. No. So like, what I'm saying is that you see that doorway opening. Doorway hasn't moved. So even though his character is taking up this 5-foot square, we're not talking about going like in this direction or anything like that. If you imagine all of Duke's body is between that hole, which is in that direct path of where you're pointing.
Why are we arguing? It was a joke. It was a bit.
Oh,
I know,
Okay.
but like
Your head's
Flint's the
going
one
up
that
his ass.
brought
no,
this up.
I'm
so,
right
like,
there. I don't give a shit. I'm right. But let's continue.
However, so what are you guys doing?
I guess me and Antelo, I guess,
door.
are
Make
trying to
sure
go
there's
in
nothing
here.
wrong.
So wait, Antelo, what were you saying? Sorry.
I made a search check on the door before I open it to make sure, see if I notice anything out of the ordinary.
The door itself looks very old, and it's made out of a quite. It's not rusted, but you can tell it's old. And like, you know when iron gets old, but it's not like rusted, but you can tell it's like expanded slightly.
Alright, well, I'll begin pushing the door open and head in.
Grasping the door and pulling it in, well, pulling it towards you all, it makes a hideous screeching sound.
Oh, okay. I didn't know the door. My fucking ex found a new job.
As it seems to open up, leaving it, your hand on it for a moment after the hideous screeching sound. Do you want to make a listen check, Antelo?
Okay, that is...
Wait, would I make one too since I'm right there or no?
I would say just because like he was the one pulling it open. You know when you stop and you just want to see if like anything is
Actively
moving
paying
or...
attention.
15.
Yeah, got
you
it.
don't hear anything else moving or like anything else make noise. You just hear the kind of like echo of that, and it stops.
Alright, I'm going to take a step into the room and make a spot check.
I'm gonna move over and peek in. Can I make a Can I make a spot check for like
16.
right here?
The fucking
s-
rolls this session have been garbage.
They
Oh, no,
really
you-
have.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm
I'm
trying
I
pretty
to
rolled
sure.
4 nat ones. 5. 5 actually.
Six.
Oh, whoops,
Six
that's
rolls.
hide areas.
Ah,
So 6 that
But,
one.
yeah, as I was saying, can I do a spot check from right here? is
So
the doors
the
open?
door is... Yeah, so wait, first, Antelo, so that 16, is that your spot?
Yeah.
So you can see the far side of the crumbled wall, and you can see that a decent amount of what seems to be a mural has come away, possibly from some damage that the previous fight you had ascertained that took place in the old room could have caused. Apart from that, the room's walls seem lined with books, all chained to them, and a single table that seems set up. Completely empty, and this time the inkwell seems spilled over. Parchment stained, single quill lying on the floor.
So help me, Duke, if there is even an ounce of magic in this room, somebody's gonna fucking pay.
Wouldn't you say the alien bastards are gonna pay? Like you still hate the aliens.
Those alien bastards are gonna pay for shooting up my schematics and maps.
14. Fuck. Oh,
So,
whatever.
yeah, Sevi, you don't see much else apart from that.
I'm still going on.
Yep. From here, well, you do also notice that, sorry, it's in a little bit of a darker color, and I don't know if it was revealed
door.
properly. There is a door. It seems to be quite heavy,
strong man
wrought
at the door.
wrought purely from iron.
Does it seem
Strange
locked?
bandings on it, but apart from that,
Back in a second.
it's
Mhm.
merely a creak away from opening. You can tell where it's not closed properly.
So it's not locked.
It's not locked. You can tell, like, you know when a door isn't on its like completely closed hinges, you can tell it's not ajar, but it's like it's being used.
I guess I'll wait for the rest of the crew to get into the room.
Go check, I'm gonna go check out the
Oh,
chained
I
books.
love
No,
this.
I don't think I will.
And I'm gonna do a spot check on them.
Search check on the chain books.
Yeah.
So they seem to the table doesn't have any books on it, but all the walls do.
Damn. What is these fucking rolls?
So trying to search the chained books, you can tell that they're locked in pretty fucking tight. These chains are well made, and they're keeping the books on. You can't really. These are the kind of books that don't really have their names on their like spines. Trying to pull any of them off the shelf, you just couldn't with your search check.
Oh, I just shove it. That's even worse.
So wait, you said like the covers are starting to fall off, so there's no like titles or anything, right?
No, not the covers are starting to fall off. Just that there is no writing on the spines of the books. They are literally just locked on the walls, like with chains, and the chains seem to be like
Any
sometimes
symbols?
like
Whereabouts are
embedded
they? Are they
into.
like
How about this?
like
So
Like,
it's all of these wall. Sorry, let me go back to my select tool. So you see these pings?
Yeah.
So
I was
all
gonna say-
along the left-hand side and this wall.
Is there any
Alright.
symbols on the books?
On the spines of them, no, they just look very old.
So they just look barren, is what you're saying.
They look
Righto.
very old and they're chained in place. That's all
Got
that
it.
you can discern.
Everyone back up from over here. I'm gonna unlock the book.
I'm
That blue
gonna
pings you. Yep.
I'm gonna step back outside to the other room and just peek my head in.
Daytona, you might want to back the fuck up.
I need to take the snail icon off of him. He's no longer prone. There we go.
Did you just go back into the other room, Daytona? Is that what you did?
Yeah.
Alright, so standing here, I am going to perform my very first gunslinger deed. I'm blasting.
What does it do?
Okay, so the legendary gunslinger can make an attack roll against a lock that within the weapon's first range.
This
increment.
isn't
That's-
a lock, however. It's just
You
chained.
said, yeah. You said it was locked to the wall via a chain. So technically,
Well-
wouldn't that make it a lock?
No, sorry. If I said that, I meant it's attached. So, like, if you imagine, like, chains are attaching these books to. So, imagine. Let me get a painting while we wait for Flint to.
I'm
get
here.
up.
I've been back for like a couple of
he is?
minutes.
The new Ford is on the Jeep.
Well, give me a second. I'll literally just give a depiction that I'll put of these books in there. So if I go, I'm just going to take like. I can't write. I'm just going to use paintbrush, grey. Sorry about this. There we go. Here's a 30-second drawing of what I'm trying to talk about. I'll go and post this in D&D text chat. I'm talking about literal like chains like across each shelf, and the books are they're not locked into them. The chain is going through their spines.
That makes more
So
sense.
it's like barbed wire except for chain.
Okay. So has anyone got trap detecting of any kind?
Nope.
So imagine sort of like Harry Potter
Yeah.
restricted library sort of thing where the books are literally
I'm not a
chained
wizard,
to
I'm just
shelves.
Harry.
I don't have any, so I don't think I have it. No, I don't.
So what are you guys doing?
I'm not touching the door. I've had a single fucking door in this entire campaign that hasn't damaged me. It's unused. I'm not touching the fucking thing. No, literally one fucking door.
Yeah,
That's
you know
because
what?
that's because the only
One
time you
door,
actually go towards
one door. Don't care. I'm not
Alright.
touching any more doors.
That's because
Alright,
the
alright.
only
Yeah.
doors that
One
you
door,
actually
Dan.
go and try
One.
to open are the ones that look incredibly
Yeah, the la-
dangerous, or
the
the
last-
ones that everyone
Yep.
else
Dan,
don't
One
want
door.
to open because
Dan,
they
the la-
look
The last
dangerous.
one caught us on
Yep,
fire.
mhm,
This
one door.
Sun destroy it.
Dan, very fast. You said this door is practically open, right? Which way does it open? Like this way or this way?
You well, it will. So it swings inwards towards here.
So it swings inward. Okay, so I'm gonna move right here. I'm gonna grab one of the extra kukris from my bag, and
Mm.
I'm gonna use that to start like pushing the door open, like motivating
Trying
the
to
door.
leverage it.
Yeah.
So do you want to make a strength check? Because this door is completely made out of metal, so it's
Oh.
quite heavy.
Oh, there's gonna be something.
If only the
I
door
have
was
fuck
tiny.
off for strength.
It opens like only half a centimeter, but you managed to move it.
Just only a centimeter?
Half a centimeter.
Half a centimeter. Can I do it again?
Yes.
All right, let's do it again.
Just do it until it pops off.
Exactly, or I'll break one of my kookaries. Oh,
You're
suck.
close.
Even
You're
worse.
close.
I think
I'm-
break something this time.
Slaps off in the door.
Close.
All right. I'm gonna ask Cho. Hey, you want to give the kookarie a push? Or I'm
No.
gonna say the big guy.
He doesn't want to touch it.
All right. How about the Daytona? You want to give
No.
this a push?
Oh, for
No?
fuck's sake.
I'm gonna start.
not
opening
strong
the
enough.
door.
Wait. So you just pulled the door open?
Get Duke, they give the door.
I'm gonna go up to it.
The
I'm
old-
gonna make a search check, and then I'm
Do you-
gonna pull it.
You do a search check? Yep.
17.
Apart from the heavy nature of the door, this one doesn't, as previously stated, doesn't have any sigils or anything like that on it. It is simply like heavy and metal bound.
All right. I guess I'll start pulling it out while staying behind the door and moving backwards. So I guess I'll tell Civi
Yep.
to shuffle out.
Do you want to make a strength check?
Wait. Can I just pull with him at that point?
Sure, yeah. If you want to pull
Wait.
with him, you
I
can
don't have
give
any
him a
ability
1d4.
modifier. Never mind. Oh, 1d4.
Well, yeah, yeah. If you're like just pulling something like that, I'll just give like you can do it once a session. Just like give someone a 1d4 to a like skill check like this.
All right.
It's only when it comes to like knowledge or something like that where it's like, yeah, there's no way you're
Fucking
helping.
ones.
So you're barely of any help, but you are some help.
12.
Oh, another one.
So after a little bit of time, you manage to grind the door open, once more making a heavy creaking and echoing sound. And beyond the doorway seems to lay a spiraling staircase only going
Another one.
downwards.
Mm-mm.
Did-
Oh, well. Guess we move
Ah.
forwards, gentlemen. As I go
Oh.
up and down the stairs.
I'm walking in.
So, do you guys want to just a little bit up and to the right where... Sorry, I should have drawn
Up
a
to the
doorway
right.
on that.
So up here.
So, like, here. I'll just say that that's pretty much the entrance from where...
Goddamn stairs. Couldn't have hurt them to put in an elevator.
Stairs.
What do you mean? The administrator had his own elevator.
I was gonna say at this
Elevator.
point,
He can just go through walls, isn't it? Elevator.
Exactly,
all this
yeah. What a
stairs is
chat.
making my ass even better.
Cheers.
Dude.
Cheers to Duke's ass. Alrighty.
God.
So, sorry, 1 second. Need to move myself downwards a little bit. Let's not shift that part of the building. You find at the bottom of the stairs, you find yourself in a narrow hallway that seems to extend downwards. Well, sorry, along the way. On the side seems to be littered numerous statues of various different people who are unfamiliar to you,
Oh, is it knowledge local?
possibly.
They have faces.
They do have faces.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you are unable to identify any of them.
Can I?
Flint, do you want to do any checks?
I got nothing.
No, welcome
I'll-
back, Fob.
I'll do a search check.
Um,
I'll search, like, search around the statue. 1d20. -2.
Oh,
Well,
well, actually, Asker, do you also want to, so similar to what I was just asking Flint, do you want to do a knowledge check?
For locale?
Local or just an intelligence check?
Use that big brain of yours.
Yeah, I'll go intelligence. Okay, let's see. Hopefully, right.
Bless you.
I was like, cough. Hey.
With a 20. You notice that the first statue looks like a younger person that you think younger version of a person that you think you've seen before. They seem familiar to the insane man in the tower on the way down.
I'm gonna just point out
The person that Flint, well, Cho and Gaul gave.
They weren't here for any of that.
Asker was, because she came down the central spire of it.
Oh,
Wasn't that
true.
when we already went down the elevator?
This was on the second level, so yeah, they were there for it. Because I remember like
Oh
describing
no!
her as
I was
skittering
okay.
down
I
the
was
wall.
thinking of the shadow eyes guy. Okay.
It was the crazy person that you gave the like the crescent moon symbols to, that kind of
Yeah.
like stuff.
Yeah, we were thinking.
But I
of
thought he was on the
shadowy
first
figure.
floor.
No,
Yeah,
you
wait,
needed to
I
go
thought-
Yeah,
down.
no, because
it
he was on the
actually-
floor that had the
Fighting
water
a bunch of
elemental.
monsters, losing all my weapons, and then going
That was
down
the second
elevator.
floor. So like
What?
it was so top
The fir-
floor. You did not meet them because you met the dwarves and everything. Elevator grinded down to the second one, and that's when there were the 3 passages out of it. One going left towards the drowning area, one going right towards the rock elemental, one going straight, which had the crazy man in it.
Wait,
And it was only on that floor where Asker had their
okay.
character
Well, yep. All right, let's
introduced,
keep going.
because they skittered down the
Yep.
like wall of the elevator. So you
Right.
recognized it as a younger version of him, you think? The crazy man.
Apparently, the statue is the younger version of the crazy man.
You know, just like some crazy magician you met in this city.
Is that the one we murdered?
Nope.
No,
Not the one we murdered. No.
No, that guy was just some random mook.
Yeah.
It's just some random victim. Let's be honest.
the
I
other
mean, he fucking
statue
deserved it.
seems
How
to
dare
be
he be
a
in my
lot
presence?
that you haven't seen
Because his
before.
brain splattered against the wall.
All right, I guess, is that a door?
Where?
Is that a door? Or is that where we ended?
That's where
from?
you came.
Okay.
How much time do we have left?
Probably
4
max
minutes.
30 minutes.
Then why don't we just say let's rest up here? And
Well,
then
well, that's the thing. So
Let's
we
rest
did
up.
start late. Well,
We
we've
started
started
around
late for
about,
like the last
7.
like 4 sessions, but we've usually always ended it at 11. So
Hey,
fuck it,
to
we'll
be
just end it at
fair,
the same time we always do.
We started. I was in here at like 7:10, ready to start. Then people were chucking me things. We started at 7:25. I can see that because
Okay.
I can see when I uploaded that Antelo's
I think
character.
it's all good. I just say 'cause you said you didn't have much planned. for
Okay,
this
sure.
session.
All right. This one session wasn't as late as all the others. There we go.
Yep. Okay.
But
we'll
anyway.
tie
Still
up there.
enjoyable though. It was still enjoyable.
However, yes. So this is the last area of this bit, but we'll save that for next time then.
Oh.
Throwing my tent down, face first and down.
The one enemy we fought had a high AC, and I could only hit
was.
1 per 3.
Hey,
You
at
did
least you
actually
hit
hit it, and you did do damage. You did very decent damage against it.
It makes you wonder what would
I
happen if I
messed with
actually
it.
started hitting all of them.
I did fuck all.
I tried to use my brain for once, and it didn't.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hang on. So,
killed it.
say good day to the recording.
To the
Very
light that it-
well.
I